Alright. Hopefully, wait, is my mic working? We always gotta double check the mic, right? Our mic is working. The game is super loud though. Let's turn that down. Alright, anyone just coming in, welcome. We're gonna play some games, and then we are going to watch the, we're gonna play like a game probably, and then watch the finals, because I didn't get a chance to catch it last night. And that's that. That is that. Oh, stick this cord behind me. I'm tired of Private and G saying I'm trash, so it's time to actually start ranking again, playing again, all that good stuff. Let's go. Anyone just coming in, welcome. All right. It's my ban? No, it's not my ban. And the Valentina? Hey, Earth, welcome to Epic, boys. Welcome to Epic. Where bans are crazy. And the players are crazier. Bro, you don't have to ban Estes, guys. You don't have to ban Estes. It's really not a stress. Guess I'll jungle? I'll jungle. Let's see what this Mia does. Let's see what the Mia does. Damn, you need to get out of Epic Legend Cube. This is probably like my second or third day playing since the season reset. I'll jungle, yo. I don't even know if I can play Martise, honestly. I could give it a try. Nope, I don't even think I have Martise. I have 0 matches with Martise. I know he's OP right now. That's what word on the street is. I'm jungling, bro. I'm jungling. Okay. I barely ever played Leo Mort either. It's okay, we got this. They got a Layla. We're good. We're good. Aimer Arc. We'll be alright, hopefully. I'd really rather EXP lane, but... Or gold or mage. But, you know... 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season. Hopefully Ruby's roaming. We've got OK CC. Just gotta watch out for Gus. Probably go mage boots to start. Honestly. I don't know, we'll see. Mage boots for lack of CC as well. Be able to get out of CC a bit faster. Tough boots. They do not have a tank. This is true. Maybe Thamus. Maybe it's Thamus' tank. I mean, this should be GG's. Should be GG's. Should be. They're so squishy.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Yeah.
Smash them! All troops deployed!
We got retreat for the litho.
Initiate retreat!
That's a decent amount of damage. Oh, he retreated first. Okay. I don't know where my Lunox was, but it's cool. Oh, she was back at base. Turtles on the XP side, top side. Good job, Brody. I need some help over here. I feel like I can take him, right? Bro, I'm too slow and I have no one here to like... My retry fingers are not quick, I'll tell you that much. I need to take my glasses off. I can't fucking see.
Enemy has been slain.
At least Brody's slaying right now. At least Brody's slaying right now. Hit my ult! Bro, I clicked my ult like 3 seconds earlier. I don't know what Brody was doing either. Oh, I don't know what Brody was doing there. Copy.
Request backup. An ally has been slain. Our turret has been destroyed. Your team destroyed the turret. Our turret is under attack. The enemy has slain the turtle.
I need my tank to rotate, man. I can't do anything right now. Can't contest. Nobody's rotating. There we go. I just need some rotations, man. I can't 1v2 them all.
Oh,
I need to use my mouse for. Where am I going? I like the purple. Thank you. I should probably make my lights purple. There we go. I'll take whatever I can get. You want to give me something for free? I'll take it, yo. I'll take that too. I'll take it all. I'll take it all. I'll take whatever I can have. I'll take whatever I can have, yo. Take his blue buff. Take whatever y'all want to give me, yo. I'll take his jungle. I'll jump on top of you. Whatever you want to give me, yo. I'll take it all. They're going Lord? They're going Lord? You guys are going to pay attention at all. Oh, I fucked that up, I'll be honest with you. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. There you go. I whiffed that retry, not going to lie. We got to share the stream, yo.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Oh. Oracle? Didn't even share the podcast. I'm the one who edited that pod. I'm the one who prepared that podcast. I was tired by the time I posted it, not gonna lie.
Launch attack. Initiate retreat. Enemy has been slain.
I'll take a tower. I'll take a tower all day.
Destroy the turret. Initiate retreat. Your team team destroyed a turret.
Good morning. Where's my faith? Oh, come on, bro.
Ally has been slain.
Let's take another tower.
You destroyed a turret.
I'm dead. It's all right. We take two. We take two towers. That's fair, bro. Like the stream, watch the podcast afterwards. This is true. This is true. This is true.
Legendary.
All right. So it was Harper's birthday. Well, it was Harper's birthday 2 days on the 4th, but we had we actually did stuff for her birthday today because it was a good day to get all the family together. It was my daughter's birthday. She's 2.
Attack.
We went to Peppa Pig Land. Peppa Pig Land. They're all over here. Need you guys to zone. Just zone, please. Just zone.
Legendary. Double kill. Slain 4. Triple kill.
I'll take everything I can get, guys. Even when I whiff the retries. Did you see the pictures of her? All right, let's go. Let's do this, guys. Onward. Onward, my brethren. Oh, she feared me. Oh my god. Layla. Layla. Layla.
Initiate retreat.
Layla. Lol. Endgame Layla. She's just basic attacks, right? I feel like, not antique. I need blade armor? Blade armor? At this point, litho. We don't need to force this. 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 Guys, I should have just attacked, I guess.
Been destroyed.
I guess I should have just attacked, because either way I died. should have jumped at. What are they doing? Probably sell the boots eventually. For antique or for wings? I don't feel like anyone uses wings anymore. I just feel like it's a failed item at this point. It used to actually be critical for a lot of builds. Maybe I got Spell Vamp, Bloodlust Axe?
Attack!
I don't even know.
The enemy has slain Lord.
What are y'all doing, man? Back off, 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 back off. We're going for it. Oh!
Double kill.
Come on, guys. I took two of them.
Initiate retreat.
I took two of them. Xylong, 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 Xylong. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? Someone get the Lord. Someone get the Lord. Good job. Guys. 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 Guys, 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 guys.
Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed.
That is a lot of damage, yo. That's the magic that's hurting me like that? Yeah, that's the magic. Okay, what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? I need this. How much? Sell. Buy. One of the matches of all time. Are you talking about the MPLI finals? I haven't watched it yet. We're going to watch it probably after this match. Probably watch it after this. So you have them all wiped, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. This is GG's. Maybe not. Just prep for Lord.
Initiate retreat.
Prep for Lord. Oh, man.
Mega kill. Enemy has been slain. Double kill. Triple kill.
There we go. GG's.
Wiped out. Launch attack.
Just attack base, yo.
Launch attack.
Oh, that was stressful for no reason, yo.
Victory.
30-21. MPLI wins out 30 to red side 21. Oh, red side 121 times, blue side 130. Played like garbage that game. Honestly. Ray Ash, what's up? Welcome to the show. How you doing today? Should we play again? Play again or watch MPLI? Vote. There's only 60 y'all. Another rank game or watch the MPLI finals match? That's the question, guys. Rank game or MPL finals match? We are going to bring my camera up real fast. And we're going to share the stream on Instagram real quick. Because we need all the lovin's. All the lovin's.
We had like
the lovin's. Oh god, we had like 60 people watching last night, but we were watching MPLI. So that's what we turned into, just a freaking reaction person. They only want me because I'm a caster? Someone mentioned me? Story. Say cheese, guys. Oh, lol. Say cheese, guys. Sticker. They respect my opinion. This is true. This is true. I'm cool with that. Like, if that's, I mean, honestly, I'd be fine with just watching games. I guess. Now that I say that, I'm like, oh, yeah. Vibe. Done. Send. Share. Done. So MPLI, is that what we're doing? We're watching the finals? I'm actually cool with that. I need to. I really actually need to study up. Just in case I go to M4. You know, I need to be ready, right? Just in case I end up being one of the casters to go to M4, I have to be prepared. I gotta know my teams. Right, guys? So it was last night. Where's the English version? Day 5, grand final. Let's go. It's Geek Fam vs Sonic. Geek Fam vs Sonic. I heard it was a reverse sweep, so we got a long way to go, guys. Here we go. Here we go.
So usually in their games, it's mostly one-sided. Against Toda, we saw that 2-0.
Yeah, very low kill game in that particular area. And also see, that's the reason why we like to go maybe a little bit more. We saw Kyrie using Kyrie in that jungle.
We gotta take off all this stuff.
Be an insane clash of playstyles, and will Onyx Esports play towards the game's play that
so
fam like to go for, or will Onyx Esports be able to
what's
set
the vibe?
their
I
own
should probably
tempo
make a
as
cup
now
of
we take a
coffee.
look
Oh,
at the lane
I drank all
predictions
my
for both of
coffee.
these
Lol.
teams.
Let's see. I think the highlighted matchup here is going to be the gold
I
lane.
had a cup of coffee.
Technically,
Wait, did I have a
lane.
cup
Now
of
I'm
coffee?
looking at it again, right?
I don't think I
Jungler,
had a cup of
Jana
coffee.
QT and Kyrie, two
I don't think I had
Filipinos
one.
in the jungle, in the gold lane, two Indonesians.
I'm gonna go
right?
make
So,
one real
again,
fast.
it's just so mixed here. Even
I
the
can't
roam
watch
position,
games
you wanna
without a
see
cup of
how
coffee.
Maloyski goes up against Samo. Luke as well, who's had just such a stellar performance, as a lot of people have been calling him the chosen one. As, the force is definitely with him this time. He's been insane on the Fredrin as well. And maybe we can get a Fredrin Star Wars skin later on in the future too.
I'd love to see that. I have all these Star Wars
Same.
skins. But on that note, talking about insane plays, I think the mid lane is also going to be something that we need to look out for. Drian with his double roam strat. He used the Grok before, and he also used the Akai yesterday. and he was able to have such a huge impact. And I'm curious to see how that pans out against someone like a boy who has also been performing out of his mind.
Still love his name, a boy. He's just a boy. Just a normal boy.
If he wins, we'll upgrade his name.
A man.
A man.
All right. Voloisky here and Samo HT in the team head-to-head. Again, tower first rate. It's heavily dominated by Geek Fam. We can see that with Samo and Drian, they aren't really that turret, that first turret team, right?
No.
Because in MPLID, they actually were the #1 team with the highest tower first rate. Here, it's different, even in the Lord first rate, but the average damage now shows that this Onyx Esports lineup really likes the team fight.
They love to team fight, but later on in the game, right?
Exactly.
That's why we see a disparity in the statistics. Geek Fam, they like to control that early game, hence the first tower rate, hence the first Lord take. And the thing about Onyx Esports is, even though they lose on these early game objectives, they're able to come back with just one moment of mistake. And that's how we see they have more damage, because they play more into that mid towards that late game.
Agreed. Mid towards late. Meanwhile, Geek Fam, they're kind of weird because they play early, mid, and late. It really depends on their composition. They're a very reactive and dynamic team composition, but I feel like Onyx Esports, they can do the same as well. We've seen them play towards the early game up against Todak, but we've seen them play in the mid to later stages yesterday up against Bren. So we'll see the two styles clashing here, with Onyx suffocation style of gameplay where they get a lead early, snowball, and just try their best to shut down their opponents. Meanwhile, with Geek Fam constantly looking for fights, looking for trades on the map, chaotic everywhere. I think you like that chaotic playstyle, right?
I do.
Reminds
me of someone.
A team.
Some team.
I forgot.
Me too.
We don't need to talk
yeah,
about it.
they're
but
not here anymore.
Yeah, because Onyx reminds me of a team as well. Suffocate, efficiency. They're not here anymore. We don't want to talk about that.
We
but
don't. But on that note, Mirko,
Mhm.
that's the problem, right, with
That's the
Geek Fam.
problem.
They make a lot of mistakes.
Risky.
Still.
Mhm.
And with those mistakes, a team like Onyx, their instinct is so sharp that they're able to capitalize on that. And we saw that happen to Todak in the previous match, right? Todak was leading in that early game, but they made one fatal mistake that kind of chained into more mistakes, and that gave Onyx Esports the opportunity to turn back the tempo into their hands, and they eventually won it. So they have to be careful here. Geek Fam, stay disciplined is going to be very important.
Stay disciplined after getting that lead, right? Because I think for Geek Fam, they need to still use that kind of risky style, because that's what got them all the way
identity.
to the grand finals. Their identity, exactly. But while we're talking about the styles here, Geek Fam, kind of crazy, risky. Onyx Esports, kind of safe. It's the opposite when we're talking about the drafts, because Geek Fam have usually just gone for a very safe draft. Fredrim in the XP lane, typical. We see that. There's nothing too crazy. Again, the craziest we've seen from Geek Fam this tournament, I don't know. I don't think we can say any of their picks are crazy. It's just the meta picks. They're really comfortable on the meta picks. Meanwhile, Onyx.
I made T instead.
Just Onyx bracket in general. Toda, Aura, Onyx PH. That entire bracket was insane. We've seen Drian play Akai mid lane. We've seen Drian on the Grok mid lane. The double roam. So that's the differences, right? Geek Fam, the way they play the game, risky, but draft, safe. Onyx, risky draft, safe game.
End of the game.
Clash and collide in playstyles. I think that's what we keep repeating. And it is Chidera, 3 hero facts.
Into the draft, at
adapting
least.
as well, as now we're going to enter the drafting phase for game number 1 between Geek Fam and Onyx Esports.
Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, in the draft once again, Geek Fam on the blue side with the first pick.
We're not. We can't fold. We can't fold. We gotta stream on this page and try to like continue to push this stage more.
In this tournament so far, in terms of the win rates, blue side has been winning a whole lot more compared to red side, and maybe that's because of the first pick prio. Geek Fam, they've been utilizing this as well. Valentina, that first pick Valentina has been massive for them, and you can expect Onyx to really start nailing that down. As you can see, for Geek Fam, they're already taking that Claude away as well.
Yeah, that's another slot taken for them to put Onyx Esports in a tough position where they're going to have to choose sooner or later. And in response, the Valentina definitely is going to be taken away, really respecting the potential that a boy has time and time again on the Valentina. How will Geek Fam respond to this?
Well, I think a proper response would be to try to ban the Akai out. Even though we know Janna can definitely play the Akai, he's not comfortable on these utility junglers. He's comfortable on the crazy assassins, those dive heroes, those hyper carries, but they go for the ban towards Fanny, which is interesting. because Jana has found a whole lot of success on the Fanny as well in MPL Indonesia. Maybe that means that
I like what's interesting about this matchup, right? Is Kyrie and Jana are both pretty known for like assassin junglers, right? Like I saw Jana pick up the, he was playing the Gus against Blacklist.
For heroes at this point for Kyrie, and you could see Onyx Esports going to be prioritizing that Faramis ban.
But like things have, from what I'm hearing, is things have been really bursty.
Pick up the Gushin, but usually when I see Geek Fam, I usually see them pick up the Grok. But no, Gushin is still too expensive to let go.
But I think it's a very intelligent draft by Onyx Esports as well. Their bans here, they've left out two very big heroes as well. Very prio heroes. Like you mentioned, the Grok and the Akai.
There's the Gus though. There's the Gus.
We know how Kyrie plays the Akai up against something like a Gushin. It can be picked up, but no. They don't go for the Grok
I'm wondering, here's the question though, right, Red X? Here's the question.
Akai, you can't
really fading out though.
It's just such a solid pick.
I don't think it's really like dead. I think it's just
solid hero.
Like, here's the thing.
The response again up against Matilda Akai. This combination.
Like during this, have we seen?
Usually, you would expect some more
other teams really run tank jungle. Like it feels like everyone's just kind of running more bursty. They haven't even like tried with the tank
whatsoever. And my question was,
so I'm just wondering if it's actually dead or not.
Is it able to be flexed onto a boy? I'm not really sure, but the answer is no. I would have thought that Martis would have been a better pick against Akai, but of course the Akai and the Matilda still flex picks for Onyx. We have no idea who is going to be playing who and where at this point, so still a huge question mark.
Like I haven't watched all of MPLI, so I don't really know, but the matches that I have seen, it doesn't really seem like
I haven't seen too
we
much
even
of
saw
Paquito.
people run tank jungle. Like I don't think we've seen a lot of like Akai jungle. Now this is going to be Akai jungle, right? And we know Geek Fam wins this. I'm just wondering if it's like a quick win.
Not picked in the first phase.
Gus is definitely in there though.
I think again this is another,
which I'm kind of excited for because we know Hoon has a good Gus.
Because they can really start to narrow
so like if he sticks around, Hoon Gus and M4 could be a real thing.
Irithel, those three heroes has been the heroes that Chidera has utilized in this tournament. They banned out the Wan, picked up the B-Trix last. And Melissa. So yeah, you can expect the Irithel ban next, right? I don't think Onyx are going to let it go. It's a bit too expensive, knowing Chidera is an absolute beast.
More to fighter, yeah.
That Irithel.
Like the Martiz.
For Geek Fam, they're going to try to... See, this is why it's so strange now. This is where Geek Fam are going to have a bit of a struggle as well. Up against Onyx composition, Akai can be flexed, like you mentioned. We don't know where this Akai is going to go. Jungle?
Mid?
Roam? Mid?
EXP at this point?
No, maybe.
I mean, it's Onyx, right?
It's Onyx.
It's Onyx.
It's Aldo, Yeb, and Mars, that holy trio, but there you go.
See?
It's the XP lane ban from Geek Fam. They're really trying to nail that down now. Knowing that, again, I think the least likely the Akai is going to go is that XP lane.
The Benedetta's been doing this thing. You know what I am happy to see? You know what I'm actually really happy to see? I'm happy to see that Esmeralda is kind of gone right now. Esmeralda's gone, yo.
For sure, and now we're going to see the next ban coming in from Onyx Esports.
She was such a popular pick for so long.
Gives us a lot of questions,
and I'm happy to see that we're not really seeing her.
On Chidera
because it's like, I'm talking like, what, like 2 years? 2 years?
So far, it looks like it, right? With Akai, with the Matilda as well.
2 years of Esmeralda dominating the XP line?
Who is he going to be choosing? But like we mentioned,
probably one of the most picked heroes globally in the competitive scene.
Chidera now caught in a weird situation. He's only been
I'm happy to see new things in the XP lane.
And Bruno.
Yeah, and up against the Beatrix.
I'm just happy to see like
matchups are usually, or
we're at a place where like things are really open, right?
Melissa, Irithel, Claude. Usually trying to think about something like a Leslie. The
I honestly like, maybe count me wrong, but I honestly believe right now the meta is in the widest space it's been in a long time.
Up against this composition, I'm thinking about it.
Like, I hate to say this, but it almost feels balanced.
You know what? Maybe they just use that flex potential for that last
There's a decent amount of marksmen that are usable. You have like, what, 5 marksmen that are usable? Just looking at these bans right here. You have Claude, Airthil, Melissa, Wan, Beatrix. I mean, that's a lot of heroes in one role. If you think about like where the meta has been for a while, I mean, it's honestly like, normally it's like 3 or 4 heroes that are actually good, and then you're kind of reaching after that. In the jungle, you have tons of people you could choose in a sense. EXP lane. You have plenty of
Gold
options.
laner.
Gold laner. Now, the gold lane is a big question mark for me now because the only prio hero that I see currently that can be played is Leslie.
Mage, you have plenty of options.
Bruno, technically, and Brody.
If they want to play all into the early game, they can totally utilize the Bruno, realizing they do have the Lilia already, as well as the Gusion.
It's a good matchup up against the B-Trix, the Bruno B-Trix.
It's one-sided, but it works.
Yeah, it is.
It's,
it is. And it's one-dimensional, right? Because they need to play for the early game. But if they really do want to just use this dive comp, again,
There you
Bruno
go.
and Ruby, if they really want to stun up this damage coming in from Onyx, this dive potential, or they could just go for the Grok. That's still open. They go for the Ruby. Bruno, Ruby. Hey, we're on point right now with the drafts in the grand finals. We're getting it. We did not expect that, though. The flex potential, guess where it's going to go. It is Drion on the Phoveus. Yeah.
So hold
Leon
on.
needs to stop.
Matilda
He
Mage.
needs to keep on going. Because
Matilda
that's
Mage?
how he's been able to find the success here.
No.
Okay,
Who's mid?
he's used what? Akai, Grok,
Hold on.
Cho, now Phoveus in the mid lane.
I think he's played a different hero
Phoveus
every
Roam.
game.
Yeah, I don't think he's used like the same
I don't know
hero
about
twice
that.
at
This is
I don't know
first
about
time.
Phoveus Roam.
Phoveus. 'Cause we saw
Phoveus.
I don't like
Yeah, we
Phoveus
saw
Roam.
Phoveus, their first match up against Brent.
No. Phoveus
So, there
mid.
you go, ladies and
Phoveus
gentlemen.
Mage.
Crazy
My bad.
draft once
Matilda
again,
Roam.
but at this
Phoveus
point,
mid.
I think if we
still
see a
don't know
safe
how I
pick,
feel about
it
that.
would be even crazier.
It's
for
kinda
us.
slow.
You'll be surprised if there's a safe pick compared to a crazy pick. But based on the drafts here, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and tell us who you think is going to win. Geek Fam, the Cinderella story, the dark horse, all the way from the first round.
Yeah, Phoveus
Or is
mid.
it Onyx Esports as we dive
The only
straight
thing about-
into the land of Dawn
So, like,
for the first
let
game
me
in the
move my
grand
camera.
finals of MPLI 2022.
Geek Fam, with the early game composition, they're going to have to be able to snowball, because if they don't, Onyx Esports definitely have a huge chance.
My cam
especially
freeze?
now
My
that
cam
they have
froze?
Phoveus as well. But when we're talking about mid-game control
my cam froze.
and mid-lane control, the way that they're going to be able to clear the waves, definitely a boy is going to have a better time, especially on the Lilia.
Man, early on as well, I really do want to take a look at this because in the matchup where Onyx picked up the Phoveus, they did not have that mid control. And I think right now, up against the Lilia, Ruby, these two picks from Geek Fam will kind of secure that mid control.
The only thing,
especially
that's like
early
the
on,
Gus and the
wave
Amon,
clear
right?
is going to be massive.
the Gus and the Amon.
Right now, we
You
do
get
have a
Athena's
technical
shield
pause, so we
early.
have
You
a
just
little
like
bit more
rush
time
the
to
Athena's
dissect
shield,
the
and I
win
feel like
conditions of both of
you
these
can deal with it,
compositions.
right?
What are
You
they
just rush
going
the
for
Athena's
here
shield.
with both of their compositions.
How are we going to do this,
And I
right?
feel like
because
you're
it's
good.
quite clear from the composition that they've brought forth. Someone like Bruno
Doesn't do enough?
is going to have a better time in that early stage of the game because of the base damage that he already has as compared to someone like the Beatrix. It's not far off because the Beatrix only needs that BOD in that early game to secure anything, and that's probably going to be taken in the, 4th, 5th minute? But it all depends on how the rotation
I mean, I already
is gonna
know
happen,
how this
right? And when we're
ends.
talking about rotation,
I already know
Lilia
how this
isn't
ends.
reliant on that level 4, whereas Phoveus is going to need a little bit more time to scale. And that's why I do believe Geek Fam, they have the potential, but they need to stay disciplined.
You're right.
I already know how it ends. I know it's it goes the full 5, and I know how we get to that full 5. Do I know the details of every game? No.
Exactly.
The Ruby, Bruno, Fredrin, and the
But
Gusion,
looking
right?
at like the
Meanwhile
Phoveus
as well, if you take a look at the composition coming in from Onyx,
could have
three
been
of their
clutch,
heroes,
right?
Mathilda, Akai, Paquito,
I'm almost wondering if like
because they have a displacement
maybe the
in their kit.
Phoveus should have
Paquito with
been
the knockout strike, Akai with the heavy spin.
maybe Phoveus
Mathilda
should have been
with
the
the safe
XP lane,
control.
Paquito jungle,
This
and Akai
Phoveus is
roam.
going to
I mean, no,
be an
you can't do that because
absolute
you need the
monster
Matilda.
If it doesn't get shut down.
That's the thing.
Like you
Phoveus
said,
though is so
Phoveus,
slow in the
reliant on
mid,
level 4, but when
and that
Drion
Gus and
gets
that
level
Lily
4,
are gonna pick him
this
apart
isn't
early
just
on.
a power spike. It's a nuclear bomb.
That's the problem. That's why Geek Fam, their window of opportunity is so slim that they have to play a perfect game basically here in the early game. And if they don't, it's
They have
gonna
the Bruno,
be very easy
and they have
for Onyx
CC, and they
Esports
have the
to lead
Fredrin.
that mid towards that late game. Even if it
I
even
like
gets
honestly
to that
when I
point,
look at this
right?
comp, I like Geek Fam.
Man,
I like
alright.
Geek
Looking at
Fam.
the composition again, though. Early on, I still feel like even early on, sure, mid control not going to be on the hands of Onyx Esports, but in terms of that neutral,
Yeah,
objective
mid control definitely
it's
goes to
definitely
Geek
going
Fam.
to favor the side of Onyx Esports, right? With the
Now,
Mathilda, the Akai,
that's a good point.
Also,
when it comes
Paquito,
to
Fredrin, now, this is the
objectives
only
like
question mark
turtles,
I have. Because it's
Onyx
kind of a skill matchup.
has a
It
bit
really
of an
depends
advantage here, right? With the
how
heavy
Boots
spin and
Luke
everything, the
executes
possibilities
these
are
two
there.
heroes in lane.
Control,
Because Fredrin can win.
control zoning,
Paquito can also
control
win.
the map, control those
That's
pits
really
when it
gonna
comes down to
determine
Turtle,
who
Lord,
gets the first
Crabs.
neutral objectives. And we'll see exactly that here as we jump into the game once again. Chidera in that gold lane. It's a 2v2 currently with Beloy rotating down below as well.
Because in theory, shouldn't the Fredrin have a better time though against the Paquito?
Should
In
be,
theory.
if he gets the taunt. That's
Exactly.
fine. It comes down to the execution in the lanes. And right now, if you take a look at the HP bars, it's Boots having a slight win in terms of the trading department. But we'll see. Again, it's just going to be so close as Kyrie's looking for that level 4. Looking for Beloy, his ex-teammate right now, but I don't think he's going to go for it this early on.
Yeah, still very equal here for both of these teams. We do see that Geek Fam is responding a little faster.
Yeah, look,
because
see,
of
they're
the
looking
late
for
play
this
that they are
Phobius,
able
bro.
to utilize, but
They're
look
looking
at
for
the
this
way he goes in.
Phobius.
Drian is going to get caught out, taken
is what I'm
down,
like,
first blood.
you
to
know
the
that's
hands of
gonna
Jana
happen.
QT.
Whoa,
Especially because
super
like
aggressive
Phobia's
by
super
Beloy.
slow. You know
Actually
you
just
can burst them
flickering
down
forward,
early
getting
on
that
with the
stun
Gust once you
to
get level
lock
4.
him down for the damage
And
to
as long
come
as you can
through
set this
from the
Phobius
Gusion.
back, like,
Geek Fam, man,
you're good.
a lot of casters
As long as
have
you
said
can
this,
make
a lot of
sure
analysts as well,
Phobius
but they really have
doesn't
a good
hit his
grasp on
spike.
the meta currently. That first heavy play style, the pick heavy play style, has been really good for the side of Geek Fam. But now they're looking for this turtle fight once again.
Pause?
A turn up.
Pause?
And we are going to take another pause
Pause?
before we get into that turtle fight. On Esports,
Come on,
losing
guys.
1 kill, or losing a
Come
player
on,
with
guys.
they can certainly still come back. It's just the first 2 minutes of the game.
It's as
Who asked for
expected,
it?
right? We mentioned
Two
this.
pauses?
We mentioned that Geek Fam, they need to step on the pedal. In the early game, they were able to do that in the mid lane, get a pick onto Drian. And Drian was the one that
That might have
needed
been
to
a
be punished.
strategic
So
pause
on
right
paper,
there.
Everything is going
That might have been a
according to how we
timeout,
predicted
not a
it.
pause.
And
That was a
we also
timeout.
mentioned-
We need a
you also
second.
mentioned that Akai was gonna have
Timeout.
a better time in
We
terms
need
of
a
that,
second.
neutral objective control, and we saw him instantly go
Skip
and
pause.
gas
You're right.
on
My bad.
that turtle. I'm not really sure who's going to get it.
You're right.
From the setup, it seems Kai and
Early pick, and then just using his
I can
stun
do that. I can skip pauses, huh?
aggressive style.
The pleasures
Way
of
into
watching these games.
missions.
God, it's a long one,
What
huh?
didn't work out. Fit. It's the interesting battle of those styles. They see the game, and we're gonna jump in straight. No,
oh,
right?
They tricked you guys.
Breathe.
They tricked
Yeah.
Mirko.
nice.
No. With us once again to resolve or just even. How are y'all
That
doing?
camera quality, though.
Oh, they're laughing.
Others
I mean-
are dead focused. They're focused. All the
Yeah, this.
And
Bro, this pause?
say that. Oh,
Okay, guys.
Yeah, we are.
good table.
Because
How many times do I got to skip forward?
Top
so uncame.
team. Tournament. Again, the it's scary. Better than Sans and both. It's scary.
We're still going, huh?
They are.
We're
Has been
still-
resolved,
there we
ladies and
go.
gentlemen. We're gonna get back into the game right now with a boy and Luke jumping in with a taunt coming in as well. Kyrie living a heavy spin, but has to kill over to Luke. Jana doesn't get it. Kyrie still
Come on,
so
Dre
good
and
on
Dre.
that retribution. Turtle secured by Onyx.
Boots, where you
As
at, bro?
Onyx
Boots.
tries to look for more, but it's
Where was
just
Boots?
Turtle. Boy and Luke
What was
jumping in with
Boots
a taunt
doing?
coming in as well. Kyrie living a heavy spin, but has to kill
Boots.
over to Luke.
Boots.
Jana doesn't get it. Kyrie still
Boots.
so good on that retribution. Turtle secured by Onyx.
Why are you
as
walking so slow,
Onyx
bro?
tries to look for more, but it's just Geek look getting
Is he not?
that one
Did
for one.
Boots not buy
One
Boots?
for one. A kill over for a neutral objective. Like we predicted, this is going to be the way things pan out. So far, nothing has really strayed to that. But right now, Onyx Esports leading with a slight gold lead. It isn't too heavy at all. But Onyx, they still and will try to shut down Kadera, as it is going to be
CW,
very
missed your
important
snipe
for
shot,
this man to scale from that early game.
Bruno already losing out on farm compared to CW and XP as well, which isn't good. Because usually on Bruno, you're looking for
Come on, guys.
the lead early on. You're looking to snowball
Come on.
with the lead that you're given.
What?
Here,
Problem.
Stop.
Right?
Stop the cap. 3
Tender.
pauses?
see Charlie Tr-
I've seen more
Maybe-
pause screen than I have
think
game
for
screen in the past
Fam, the
3.5
main
minutes.
answer should be maybe a boy just performs better, right? Because there's no hiding. They're not hiding any strategies for M4. This is it for them. They want to get
Skip
this
game
victory.
1 at this point.
So I feel like a boy has just been performing better in scrim for them. And right now we're back into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Onyx Esports with a 700 gold lead, still grasping
Onyx
onto
holding
that
the-
without
holding the
having
gold
the
lead,
2-kill
though.
lead.
We're going to see here, Drian already level 5, so we can expect that he will start to have an impact. Remember, Phoveus needs those items to land, but Beloyski here is going to look for something. Drian gets caught.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Ulti.
Mark Force as well there popped in, but both of these teams know better than to look for an engage.
Eterna and Mirko have a
unnecessarily.
nice...
13 seconds.
You can tell
left
that they
for the
cast
turtle
a lot
spawn.
together.
That's when they'll actually look for a massive or just a team fight in general.
They're
We're
clean.
gonna see here, 2 seconds left on the clock here for the next turtle to spawn. Fam already in the area, already opening up vision, already trying to set up here. Samo taken very low. This is quite good. A small way to set up for the turtle, because when you're low, it means that you're dead, basically, when it goes in for those objective contests.
Once again, it's Geek Fam now who have the control.
Beloyski looking for something.
Boots looks for an opening. Does so much damage.
Drian doesn't
Beloy.
have
Drian
ultimate.
Chunk as well. Samo joins in. Jana looking for that retribution.
Uh-oh.
But now with the help of the players coming in, look at that. It's going to be Kyrie once again who steals it away with
Bro, how does Onyx lose this?
Luke caught, knocked up, airborne. Luke
How does Onyx
gonna
lose
be
this?
fall into the hands of Drian as he jumps under the turret, but he's going to be stunned up first. A double kill for the last Kage. And Geek Fam are going to lose out here. They do get a little bit of a trade down below.
Oh.
Now, but that's not good, right? Because they lost the objective, they lost the kills as well, and the kills landed on Drian, who we mentioned was not allowed to scale. And because he has a little bit more gold, he is going to be able to get that Clock of Destiny way, way earlier. And if you guys want to be able to level up your coin farming skills as well, you guys can always
Level
check
up your
out
coin farming skills.
HSBC.
Go and check it out, guys, because LY4
What's HSBC?
actually is in the video on the how to spend your gold and farm gold in MLBB. Onyx are doing a really good job. They definitely watched the video right now as Kyrie is going to his ex-teammate, just telling him to get out. It's my jungle, man. What are you doing?
2,400 gold lead. We expected this lead to come from Geek, but Onyx Esports, they are able to just play the game really well.
Where's
shut
the big
down
whiff,
Geek Fam.
right? Where's the
They
big
have to be
whiff?
careful.
Geek Fam's losing
Jadera,
early game right now.
Jadera
They're
has
losing
been
their
left
advantage with the
alone.
Gus.
Still hasn't been taken down so far. And it doesn't seem he's too far behind CW in that regard. I think he already secured the Berserker Fury, so
The
critical
in-game
damage
ads,
is there. But on the flip
MPLI
side,
too.
BOD secured
They must
for
have paid
CW,
for
the
everything
first
with
power
these,
spike on
with
the
Samsung and HSBC.
Once he gets the next
because
item, it's going to be massive. Beloy,
Nice
instantly
Beloyski.
burst it down. Samo still able to run away with the circling eagle, but Jana is going to be traded back
Bro.
over for jungler. Beloy caught, gunned down, jumped on
Bro.
by Drian, but will be able to escape. A good disengage from Geek, but Onyx are ruthless. Looking for another dive here in the bottom side, Eterna.
It's not good. CW trying to look for something, trying to get some damage onto the turret. They definitely want to expand
Kyrie
their
ult?
space here.
Heavy
as
spin?
the
Heavy
instant
spin?
ring popped up. I'm offended lands, but in a bad way.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Snipe from CW. Snipe from
Drian
Drian
brings out
with a
the
flame shot as well.
flame shot clean.
Shadera has to back off now.
How do you
Boy,
pronounce
trying
it?
to read out.
Shadera?
Onyx looking for that top side now. It's looking like they want to
It's not
contest
Kadera?
for this turtle once again. As Luke jumps in, knocks Kyrie up. Unable to find it for now. Both teams looking for this, but Jana will probably just take us unless Kyrie has something
Oh,
to say.
Jana takes it,
Retrieve.
but in comes
Secure.
Drian.
Circling Eagle onto Jana.
Oh,
Demonic
come
Force shutting
on.
him down. That killing spree. And we mentioned this.
That was a good play.
Drian is
Good play.
so massive.
How does Onyx lose
It's gonna be
this?
terrible. Every time they want to go for something, every time they want to look for an engage, sure, Jana QT is able to secure that turtle, but because
How do they
Drian
lose this?
is able to proc whatever landing that Geek Fam can do, it's gonna really inhibit anything that they want to go for. The movement's gonna be completely shut down. As now we are gonna take a look at the items here in the 8th minute.
Let's see.
Drian's looking
In terms
good,
of
bro.
items, again, like you mentioned, with that BOD, he already has that item power spike. CW.
Kyrie has
is
the
working
win for
towards
the
that Hunter
Athena
Strike
shield up
or
front.
Heptaseas. I think Heptaseas is here right now, so he's really trying to
Molten
utilize
Core.
that Renner while he's ahead.
And what, he's going for Radiant
Remember,
next?
Drian already with the Clock of Destiny and the Oracle.
Or no, he's going
so
for Helmet.
Already very
Helmet?
sustainable. But of course, Luke has
Guardian?
the Dominance Ice, but Luke hasn't really participated
Lilia and
too
Bruno got
much
fed
in
later,
these
yeah.
team fights, so
It's true, a
I
boy
do
doesn't
feel
have any
like
deaths,
additional
right?
Anti-regen is going to be needed to
Bruno
counter
also,
this
no
Drian
death.
later on.
Agreed, man. Drion again, such a monster. They
And,
can
like-
do this, right? Oh, but Samo might actually be punished here. Go a bit too aggressively. Still able to get out for a bit as a
Good
boy.
pick by a boy.
Picks up a kill. Kyrie
Uh-oh,
now.
that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Low. Boloy still acting at that as that front line as Jana is looking for that pinch down, but Onyx disengage. It's just a roamer who's taken down.
Ooh, 3,000
So, like,
gold lead for Onyx now in the
here's the thing, right?
8th minute. We do
They're putting
see
so
that
if
Onyx Esports
Kyra's going
able
for
to get
Radiant,
the turret
so
in
like
that bottom side.
they're
So
putting
far,
he's already
Geekfam
has the
has not been able
Athenas.
to push it
They're
back
putting so
any
much
further.
into having to
Luke
deal with
trying
just
to do his
one,
best in that
just
top
deal with
lane.
that gust,
Penetrator
right?
Trying to look for anything, but Voloisky goes
That
in
like
for Drion.
they're losing their
Drion
answer
actually wins this out, right?
to
He's jumping in,
Chadira
1v3.
during this
He's an
during his
absolute
power
Chad.
spike.
Chadira
Absolute Chad.
forced to back off. That's a problem.
Rico said he's an absolute
for
Chad.
Geek Fam, but they are actually able to find a turret up top.
Uh-oh.
And damage as well here onto Samo. A bit
Nice
of
play.
a miscommunication
Nice
there
play.
as Luke actually flickered forward to look for CW.
Luke picks up blade armor
Really good setup
to
now,
deal
though,
with
that they can
CW.
convert on to the next objective,
I like it.
which is the Lord. They do have a man advantage for
I like
the
it.
moment. They do have to be careful about CW. Other than the BOD, he actually went in for the Malefic Roar. Miracle.
All right, that's a little bit more penetration to work with. The Drion
Uh-oh.
waiting for the Demonic Force to be back up. Now it is. He can look for it. Food's looking for the flank right now, but is going to be bursted
Oh, that
down
damage
by
from
Jana's
Jana
burst.
is
Drion finally
fucking
going for the
nasty,
Demonic
bro.
Force. Onto Luke, onto Beloy.
So nasty.
No more right now. Geek Fam are using this, trying to put it on cooldown.
Oof, this is bad. The trades are happening all across the board. It could be anyone's Lord at this point.
No, they send
Now you can
CW
see
back.
Geekfam
This is
already
Geek's Lord.
shifting their focus
Maybe not.
onto
They're
the
pretty
Lord.
low. Kyrie though
Drion
can't get in.
Opening for an
Looking for something
endgame,
nice.
but
I'm
Voloisky
offended
is
under
gonna be
Drion.
able
Big
to
burst
get something
damage.
out of
Kyrie's
this.
trying to do
Drion
something.
Taken down.
Drion not
Still
down.
alive here. Kyrie with a good pin
Come
on
on,
the Jana.
Drion.
The snipe's not connecting, but it's still a kill over
Oh, but
Samo.
Chadira.
Good kill by Chadira as he's able to find
Chadira.
the trade, but he's going to be jumped on again by Drion. One more Demonic Force
Drion
under
wants
the
it.
turret again.
Under the tower.
Drion able to get out for
that
a
was
bit before he
close,
gets
though.
shut down by
That was close,
Chadira. Double kill over.
I don't know if it's worth it though, because you just give the double kill to Chadira.
Esports,
The gold digger
way
from the
too
hood.
impressive,
Mirko,
still able
slow down,
to
bro.
pick that
Calm down.
mid-lane
The gold
turret
digger
down. It's a
from
siege
the
for Onyx.
hood.
3-4-2 trade.
He's bringing
not
some
in
American
favor of
spice into there.
Geekfam, though.
Come on.
And Onyx Esports
Mirko's
once
bringing in
again
some
gonna push
American
the tempo
spice
as
into that
Boots
cast
pick
and-
up the next item, the Hunter Strike. So penetration, more damage. They have to be careful of Boots because, you know, you don't see him until you do. And I say this because he usually focuses on the lane, but suddenly when it comes into the team fight, when you're distracted with the other members, he goes in for the flanks, and that's when things get scary in the team fights.
When they're energized, right? And fun fact, everybody at home can be energized as well, like a winner, with Omne.
He
Live
said,
every day your way.
gold
Download it
digger
for free
from the
right now, ladies and
hood.
gentlemen, on the App Store
I like
or
it, Mirko.
Google Play
I like
Store.
it.
But Onyx are still holding on to that lead. 3,000 it was, now it's 2.7. Jana, his positioning on this assassin, he's always been just such a lethal flanker.
Look at Boots. Just constantly pressuring that bottom side, but Samo's gonna get caught. Still has a flicker to get away, but meanwhile, Kadira, he has to be careful.
Okay, Beloy still in the midst of it all, getting the stun there, flickering out, but it's gonna be gunned down by CW. It's a double kill, it's a disaster
my vape's dead.
for Geek Fam.
I was about to tweet
Two
that.
members falling. Samo, oh my god, able to recall out of there. Boots now caught, flickers out, gets the bait onto Luke and Jana. But Onyx Esports decide to back off, go for the Enhanced Lord instead. Discipline gaming for Onyx.
Discipline
5
gaming.
members against 3 at the moment. It doesn't seem like Geek Fam want to go in
I
for
respect
too
that.
much of a risk, as it is going to be a Lord uncontested for Onyx Esports in the 12th minute. Now with a 5,000 gold lead. This is not the way Onyx Esports
Vape charger
the
down.
way that Geek Fam planned this to pan out.
Definitely not. This is not what they're looking for when he spines, but maybe this is. I'm offended.
Nice,
Lots
I'm
of
offended. Kadira doing a lot of damage.
Ah, boy! Drion,
stand
though,
still and
jumps
kill
in
him.
again.
Just
He's
stand still and kill him. You don't even have to die.
Drion, the
How is
last
Drion-
Kage,
The
wreaking
last
havoc onto
Kage.
everyone. Still alive
said the
once again.
last
He is
Kage.
still fighting for his
Drion
life,
goes down.
but will be shut down in the end. And it's actually a
was a
fight
lot.
that is still equal. 2 for 2.
Where?
2-for-2 trade, but remember, Onyx Esports lost
We got a
CW,
couple
so if
technical
they wanna go for
difficulties
the
up in the
siege,
side. Oh, no, I
they
got
are
one
gonna
in
be
here.
lackluster in terms of that damage and the
Found
range.
it.
Whereas Geek Fam, they do still have a boy on Chadera. This is going to be a Lord defended, even though Onyx Esports able to get a second tier turret in the bottom side.
Well, they're looking for something here, Eterno. I think the orange buff is just a safer pick. Ooh. Luke jumps in, forces Chidera to do that sliding tackle to get out. Kyrie picks up the orange buff. A good resource steal, but GeekFam are still in it to win it, man. You could see, even though they were behind 4,000 gold, they were able to put up a good fight.
And they took down CW, the perfect target from Onyx Esports. But Drian is still going to be a huge problem. He was taken down first, so that's definitely good targeting from GeekFam, and they need to keep repeating onto this.
You guys got to tell me that the camera froze, man.
Into the items here for both of the teams.
Well, in terms of the items, I think we need to take a look at, again, those gold laners. Chidera with the Endless Battle, Berserker's Fury working now towards, I don't know, looking at it, I think he's building towards Ha's Claws, which is pretty interesting, but it might just be him going for, you know, win nature, right? He wants to go for 2 items here, but conceal play. Someone leaves it out, and be caught instantly, just burst it down. My God!
Perfect conversion here for GeekFam. Going to be able to get some compensation on the board. They need to be careful in when and how they recall, though, because
Freeze.
if
I know.
they do get caught out, it might be
know.
an issue. The mid lane is pushing. They have to be careful not to lose that inhibitor turn. That
We're back.
As they were able to
You
push
were a little
the top
late
side,
after
get
school.
a little bit of HP from it.
You were a little bit late to school after school. It's all right,
And
though. I'll
you know
forgive you.
how
I'll
crazy
forgive you.
Drian is, the impact he has actually forced a boy on the NOD too. So they really are respecting now the potential that Drian can have, especially now that we're in the 15th minute of the game.
That's insane, right? When Drian is doing the most damage, #1 as the mid laner Phoveus. Chidera second, though, which is interesting because, yeah, CW is the one who's ahead, but Chidera is actually doing more damage. That's pretty crazy, no? 3, 1, and 5. Chidera needs to be shut down by Onyx Esports because if he continues to do this much damage, the later the game goes, Onyx is going to have a hard time. Kyrie, though, going to be caught in the I'm Offended, still able to get out with the items that he has, those tanky items, and both of the teams reset.
Still dancing around the Lord at this point, trying to push those side lanes.
Here's the thing.
The way that Boots
Aimer,
is able to control the
you mentioned
bottom
like
lane
that
is going to be a problem
they let
for
Lilia
GeekFam right now,
and
as concealed play
Chidera
is going
get
to ensue here.
Beloy with
get
I'm
farmed.
Offended onto
I don't think
Kyrie,
it's-
still
I
able
think
to get out with
like
the
you
help
put both
of
of these
Samuel's guiding
teams at
win.
max
Reflex
items,
from Boots.
which
Looking
is
for a
they're about
moment
to get there.
To go to execute.
That's not the
on
big
this flank.
mistake, man.
With the
That's not.
Frederick down below, this
I
is
think
the
they
time
just
right
Onyx
now.
gets
He
outplayed
sees
game 1 at some
his
point,
target.
man. They get outplayed at
It's
some point
Chidera,
here.
who's spotted on the map, but he won't go for it just yet.
Not yet. He needs more information, I believe. I think he is going to still focus in the bottom lane, try to push it again, give some pressure, try to make the team fight
I mean, yes,
messy for
Bruno
GeekFam,
has some crazy
try to
damage
split them
endgame,
up,
but like
and it has
still,
worked for them in the past. As long as Chidera gets
they have
picked
answers
off,
to
or
that,
even
right?
a
Like
boy,
Onyx
it is
has
going
answers
give
to
them
that.
a better time in the team fight. Onyx
They have
Esports
Boots,
still dancing,
they have Drian.
looking for the proper moment. Beloyski misses.
Oh, taking a whole lot of damage as well. The snipe connected.
Oh, the snipe
that
misses.
final one, not just yet. Beloy, though.
You're gonna go for it.
So
You're gonna go for it.
Lord taken down to half HP. Like you mentioned, Eterna, the Sword Dance is so good by Onyx, so well set up.
Okay. Boots already rotating here, trying to look for a flank. Chidera needs to be careful.
That's what I'm thinking. Beloyski looks clean, right?
He gets sniffed out, but
Like
look
he's
at
missed
this,
a
the
couple,
engage
but
is
all
gonna
takes
ensue.
one nice pick.
Drian with the Demonic Force.
Drian,
And look
a
at
little
Boots
too deep,
finally
I think,
executing on
alone.
his flank
Boots
as
looks for
Kyrie
something.
picks up the Lord. Drian with the Demonic Force still surviving
find it,
for
but they
now,
need to back
will
off. They need to back
be
off.
brought down to his knees by
Conceal play.
Chad Era. Luke
Chadera.
looking for more. Flickering forward with a taunt, but there's no follow-up. Luke all alone against CW. Luke almost getting the Appraiser's Wrath. Beloy stunning Kyrie up for the damage to come through. I'm a connecting. Beloy flickers backward, baiting Samuel in. The knockup as well with Wave of the World. But how did Onyx Esports disengage from that one?
He survives as well. Beloyski with a very aggressive play, realizing the damage output that CW could actually have. He still made it out alive. They're actually one man up here, and they're going to be able to defend this. Unfortunately, they have to lose a base turret in the process, as Onyx Esports still able to extract the Lord quite well.
Wow. Insane fights. Luke opening up the map once again, caught in the heavy spin, but that's a massive resource burnt out on the frontliner as Jana jumps into the back line, but will be kited back from CW gets out. It's just a kill on Kyrie, the utility jungler. Onyx now with an advantage.
Yeah, this is not good. Look at the death timers here, Miracle. 30 seconds left. They are 2 members down. You can see the minions crashing in the top side. In the mid side, it will come very, very soon. CW already doing so much damage. And this is going to be scary. Chidera already with the BOD though. They need to respect his damage output as well.
I still, like,
I'm
waiting for the play.
For Onyx Esports.
The play's got to happen at some point.
Jeez,
right?
Like the way that the world doing so much damage as well though. CW and who was it? Was it Samo? Like
sooner or later,
next
Geek
to
Fam
each
gets
other,
the
and
big play,
the way
right?
The world took
Like
so much HP from them.
6K
yeah,
gold
both
lead on
teams
it.
again.
5.7 gold lead on it
Reset
right now.
CW.
I mean, look at these
With
items.
the Athena.
See, so much damage. Chidera going full damage.
Kyrie?
Only one Wind of Nature for him. Endless Battle,
Chidera,
BOD,
yeah.
Berserker Fury.
That boy's
And
hamming.
to top it all off, he has a Malefic Roar as well. So
He's
even
bumping.
if Onyx Esports item
Kadera's in the hood bumping
or
right now like a
the
gold
anti-physical,
digger.
it's still going to penetrate through.
And look at Jana, right? Glass cannon. He doesn't care if he gets caught. He wants to be the one going for these high risk, high reward trades. 5, 5, and 3. Genius Wand, Divine Glaive, Glowing Wand, then Holy Crystal. I think the last item will most probably be a defensive one, right? I think he's looking at a Winter's Truncheon, but if he goes for more burst,
I forgot that I left my tea bags in here, and I just took a gulp, and I see and they're sitting at the bottom,
It's too
and I
risky.
take
I mean,
getting
at
close
this
to the bottom,
moment,
and I take a big
Drian is
gulp, and
gonna
I
be
see
so
these huge
sticky.
lumps at the
I
bottom of
say
my
this
cup, and I'm
because
like,
he also
what
has
is
the Ice
that?
King Wand, so the
But then I
slow
remembered it was just my
is
tea
going to be
bags.
very
But I thought it
fun
was
in
like,
terms
I don't
of
know.
that team fight, especially when his skill, gets propped up. Onyx Esports though, still with a gold lead. It shouldn't matter at a certain point because most of the members are going to be full items already as the Evolved Lord has finally spawned in the Land of Dawn.
oh, with Kyrie as well. Oh, he actually stays out of vision. This is a good flank, but Kyrie unable to find anything. He's actually going to be chunked here. That's so much damage already onto Kyrie. He's at half HP. Beloy looking for the play, has the flicker as well. He can go for it. I'm offended onto Drian, locking him down.
Drian taking a bit of damage.
The meltdown from the rest of the members not there just yet. Boots trying to be
still
that distraction
feel like
for the
though,
rest of the
like
Onyx members to
as long
back
as
off,
Kyrie's
they
on the
will
map,
be
they should be able to
back
take
off.
any lord they want.
Geek Fam, all they can do at the moment is kite, right? That's the kiting game that they need to do.
Bloisky's got to find the pick.
Enough. The way that
Bloisky's
Onyx
got to find the
they're
pick.
playing it,
That
they're
could be
trying
it.
to extract
Jana, watch
all the
Jana, watch
resources
Jana.
to be unleashed
Big damage
before
on
they
it.
go
Nope.
in. And so far, Geek Fam has not been able to kind
Boots
of
as well on the bot side.
to engage on the aggression that Onyx Esports have brought to them. But look how fast the Lord is going to go down.
They're looking
That's a lot
for
of
the
damage.
50-50.
Kyrie's getting caught. I'm offended.
Right there. It's going to be Kyrie. You're going to put a high beam spin. Jana
try it, and
with
Jana.
the steal. He gets it.
Chidera.
Now the
And
damage
the
from
kill.
Chidera. He's looking for the damage to shut down as well. As he pops into the nature. Perfect timing. He's looking for the kite. He's looking for the damage. Once again, Drian jumps in. But Chidera out-damages him. Chidera with a double.
All right,
gets
so there
out
it
as
is.
well. It's a 3-4-1 for
There it
Geek
is, right? There it is.
Fam with a double.
We're going to go back.
Damage.
We're going to go back for a second.
For the 50-50.
So the moment,
Members right there. It's going to be
right here, right? Right here. The moment Kyrie pops off this I'm offended right here. I mean, no, the moment that Kyrie pops off this heavy spin,
Kyrie, you're going to put a high beam spin.
Kadera finds him. And at this point, it's over, right? But CW's really committed into this, not understanding that, like, we've lost the Lord, right? And then it's just, and Drian as well, way too overcommitted on this.
With the steal.
And Chidera just has, and Luke, right here, Luke, like, we don't even know that Luke's coming until, like, they know he's coming, but I love the fact he doesn't even really, like, go towards the Lord. He kind of does, but once the Lord goes down, he's like, oh, we're going for CW. He flickers in.
He's looking
He
for the
flickers
damage
in
to
for
shut
it,
down as well.
just to get the
As he pops
taunt.
into the nature, perfect timing. He's looking for the kite, he's looking for the damage. Once again, Drian jumps in, but Chidera out-damages him. Chidera
Clean.
with a double
Clean.
gets out as well. It's a 3-4-1 for Geek Fam, and they get the Evolved Lord.
And you know who got the Evolved Lord?
Jana.
Chidera.
I think it was Jana, no?
I think it was Chidera. I don't know.
Wow.
We have
Jana-
to see a replay
Jana gets
maybe,
it.
but
Jana gets it.
my
Jana got it.
oh my Geek Fam, they played that so well. Once again, Chidera just performing out of his mind, and you know, in the drafts, he
So
got totally
Bloisky gets the I'm
respected,
offended
right?
onto
Even though
Kyrie.
it was back
Kyrie
away,
gets pulled in.
1-1. Melissa,
Kyrie kind of
Claude,
panics, like,
and
Lord's getting
even on
very,
the Bruno,
golly,
he's
my
able to
camera,
perform
bro.
to this level. And this is a Bruno in the 21st minute of the game.
There's only one thing to say on the Bruno, man. See, as they go towards the base turrets. Onyx Esports with 3 members still down. Samo will lose his immortality. Boots looking for the knockout strike. Kyrie looking for the defense. Has the heavy spin, waiting for that moment, but Boots loses the immortality as well. Buys some truncheon, buying some time. Heavy spin, baiting it out. Boots still able to get out with the help of the guiding wind. Kyrie bursted down, unstoppable on the hands of Chidera. Drian has the demonic force. Will he choose to go for it? He goes for it here. Chidera knocked down, immortality. Sold, buying the win of nature, but it's not enough right now. Beloy jumps in for the and the damage comes through once again for Jana. It's so much damage onto the back line. Immortality's all across the map, but GeekFam will lose this fight. Jana losing his life. Luke as well towards Boots. Beloy, the only member left standing.
This?
Is it going to be a maniac?
How do they lose this?
For it. They have to clear the lanes first, and that was an insane prolonged fight. And in that prolonged fight, because of the sustainability and the region that Onyx had, they were able to outplay, especially because they were able to get Chidera down, the DPS source. And this is looking like a disaster for GeekFam. Onyx Esports, with these two members already marching down in the bottom lane, this might be the push that they need. 16 seconds left for Chidera to spawn.
Beloy trying his best to buy some time here as he clears out the mid waves. He's successful at that, but Onyx Esports just crack the base open with that base turret in the mid lane and that bottom side. Look at the map. It's all equal now. Wow, what a moment here. The grand finals truly is that grand final material.
Quality. Quality game here. Initially, GeekFam was caught in a bad moment. They weren't able to snowball, but even without that winning condition, they were able to come back from it. And it really is all on the hands of Chidera able to come back.
You know, it's quality when Arashi got baited to stand by already. he's ready to analyze the game because he thought the game was over. But Onyx Esports say no. They say we want to prolong the game even further.
AC not cool enough.
Now,
but my hair's all messed up, so we gotta wear the beanie.
On Onyx Esports, it doesn't matter anymore.
No,
we're in that 24th minute.
We're already in the late game, and the late game is where Onyx Esports should thrive, right? Chidera should not be as a menace compared to CW, but so far with the way that he has been playing, it's not as easy as we say it to be. But look at these KDAs, man. Drian 4-5-11. And he's gonna scale, right? He has that Clock of Destiny.
It's a bloody game, though. 18-18. A lot of kills on the board.
So equal.
It is. 1,000 gold lead, like you mentioned, but it doesn't matter. All right. Here is the turrets. And
Onyx, though, pretty spread out. 8 turrets, this is true.
Onyx are winning in the Lord and the turtle department, but here it's Geek.
Onyx, what are you doing, guys? You're really spread out. Everyone's on the bot side. You guys are way late to this party.
In those early team fights,
this is going to force Kyrie to make another big play, right?
Oh, conceal. Once again,
the bait. Beloyski, though.
Might be caught here, Mirko.
Oh, his
Beloyski down.
Oh, wait a minute. What happened
down.
to Boots?
Immortality.
Boots here. Worth the trade, but Beloy still able to survive. Demonic Force finally going
what are you doing, Samo?
Still on the back line, free hitting everyone
down.
Again, the top comes in.
2-for-1.
Gonna fall. Look at the flight from Jana. Kyrie with the heavy spin just to recover, but it's not enough.
What did you guys do?
3-4-1 out of nowhere.
What did y'all do?
They find Boots. They find
What did they do, guys?
Kyrie and Drian, and now they're going for the Evolve Lord.
They're going.
How? Bro, Onyx was so out of position for this, bro.
When it comes down to this
Lord
take. Once again, it has been
Boots caught him between Jana.
Might be advantage.
Can we talk about that conceal play? They split up.
But in the late
They
game,
split up.
who has a better advantage?
Chidera and Jana go for Boots.
Once again, it has been reset.
Beloyski's the bait.
Might be caught here, Mirko.
Oh, his
Boots down.
Oh, wait a minute. What happened to Boots?
The flank
Beloy
down.
traded for Boots. That's a worth the trade, but Beloy still able to survive. Demonic Force
They
finally
can't
going
finish.
at it.
Beloyski.
Still
How does he
on the
even
back line,
survive that?
Free hitting everyone
And
again.
now
The top
Drian's
comes
way
in.
too deep, goes down.
Gonna fall. Look at the flanks from Jana. Kyrie with the heavy spin just to recover, but it's not
whiff,
enough.
game 1.
3-4-1 out of nowhere. They
Big
find
whiff,
Boots,
won.
they find
Game 1.
Kyrie and Drian, and now they're going for the Evolve Lord.
They're going for the Evolve Lord, but look at that mid lane. It is going to be the next spawn on the minions, though, so they do have a little bit more time before it does connect onto their base. But wow, GeekFam played that so well. Jana Cutie with the flanks, able to push out that burst damage into the back line. And at the end, despite CW being the one not taken down,
they were way too spread out.
They weren't able to
Onyx was like
outmaneuver and out-aggress GeekFam, and now they're looking for the end. 19 seconds left for the next Onyx member to spawn, and that's going to be Boots. Will it be enough? Do they have enough time?
They don't have the Evolve Lord yet, Eterna. I don't think they're going to be able to do it here, but we'll see. CW able to get out. Now the mini wave is still there. The mini wave is still there.
Samo down.
GG's.
GG's.
Take it. What an
GG's.
amazing first game
All right,
to
next.
start this best of 5.
Next.
Geek Fam once again upsetting the odds.
The case here, will the pattern supersede itself?
Onyx first pick now.
1-1, Fanny has been banned from the side of Geek Fam, whereas Fairness, Fredrin, and Gushin now taken away. So a lot of respect here on the table as 2 of the heroes from Geek Fam in game number 1 taken away from them from game number 2.
1-1 Fanny, Gushin, Fredrin, like you mentioned. Now, though, it's going to be the Diggy ban. So, for Geek Fam, they just really hate Diggy, right? They really like playing these crazy engaged heroes, but they left a very, very prio hero open. The Valentina now to the hands of most likely Drian, unless Onyx play in the jungle. But with these drafts, now Geek Fam, what else do they want to go for?
I mean, right now, the Akai is still up for grabs if they want to go for it. Lodoisky has the Akai, but no, they are going to be prioritizing the Matilda and the Cho this
Jamari
time
BRB.
around.
Deuces, see you in a
Let's pick
minute. I'll
all
be here.
across the board here. As Onyx Esports now, they have the option to respond. Are they going to start limiting, perhaps, Chidera's heroes? They tried to do that in game number 1. It didn't work out. So what is the proper route to go for here? Grok, perhaps?
Ooh, the Grok can definitely work here. But for Samo, this is, by the way, I just want to give it over to Geek Fam right now with the 2 picks. It's a really good setup for them, the Cho and the Mathilda, because both these heroes are comfort heroes for Samo. So they're taking it off of the hands of Samo while picking it up for themselves as well.
Lolita.
I think these are really good picks.
Do we skip the draft? I kind of want to watch the draft
These
just
two
because I need.
teams are so decisive in the drafts of game 1 and 2. They're so quick.
They go
to
for the Esmeralda,
these
though.
picks. But for now,
There's the
both
Gus
gold
ban.
laners aren't going to go for their heroes just yet.
Can we
So
talk
maybe we'll see just a heavy
these bans?
emphasis on gold lane bans now in the second
So, like,
phase.
Right now,
They're banning out the
Vargas is
Fredrin
going
and
to
the
be a
Gus.
choice of ban, though, from the
And
side
yeah,
of
it's like a
Geek Fam,
target ban
taking
to
away
ban to the last game, but the
from
fact that
Kyrie
I
to
don't
use. But
feel
once again, the
like
Irithel is
they're
going to be
wasted bans in any way just
Taking
shows
away from
how much
Chidera.
the meta has changed in the past like 2 months.
Going into this pattern, as perhaps the Melissa is open, Claude is still available, was banned in game number 1. Geek Fam now with the next ban, and it is going to be the Benedetta once again.
All right, Benedetta for Geek Fam, that ban. So they are really trying to just, they're basically saying, we're not going to ban your gold lane. We think Chidera is going to win in lane anyways. Right?
Here's the thing, right? I think the problem. So we're seeing this.
Wow,
We're seeing this burst mage, like the Mon or the Gus in the mid lane, right? You put this burst mage
They go for the Beatrix,
in the
so
jungle.
giving up the Claude for Onyx.
and it forces
And I think for
the enemy
Geek Fam,
team
they are happy with that trade.
to, like,
they want Onyx to pick
build
up
that
the Claude
Athena
because of how much
shield,
lockdown
build
they
heavily
already
into that
had, so
mage
much single
defense.
target damage.
But then you
So
get
much
into
take
the
as
late
well.
game or the
And
mid
I
and
think
late
the
game,
Beatrix just
and you
suits
have this
Chidera
marksman
really well,
who's
right?
also
Because
super
for the
bursty to
past
worry
run in
about.
MPLI,
So it's
he doesn't
like,
get the Irithel, he gets the Beatrix. and
how
it
do you
is
get
still
around
able
that,
to
right?
perform.
How do you get around
Look
that?
at the way Onyx Esports
Do you build
respond.
defense against the mage
Lancelot
jungle,
and the Melissa
or
is
do you
going to be
build
picked up, and
defense
it's
preparing for the late
beautiful
game against the
dive
Chidera, against
coming
Chidera
in
and
from
that
the Matilda and the
bursty
Cho as
marksman,
well.
right?
It is going to give the CW a bit more survivability.
And like I feel like
but
Onyx
Eve is
keeps
going to be the
falling
next
into
choice
this.
here for it.
And the thing is like
Super
Onyx is a bit
fast
easier
draft.
to build
Super, like,
against right
literally.
now
I think
because you have
this
this.
is the fastest
You have
draft
the
we've ever
early
had
game
in
physical
MPLI
damage
2022.
jungle,
Both teams
and you have
so
this late game
decisive in what they
physical
want to pick
damage
up, but
marksman.
with these
So it's
drafts
just
here,
easier to build against.
Samsung Lance
Build
for
defensively
Kyrie
against, right?
is comfort as well. We mentioned many times that Kyrie loves to play the utility jungler, is very good at it, but when it comes to comfort, Kyrie, you really have to put him on an assassin. And now on the Lancelot, up against the composition from the side of Geek Fam. I think they have proper setup to make this Lancelot work. The only problem, the only threat for that Lancelot is that Cho.
I'd say Cho and Matilda, to be honest. A lot of CC from Geek Fam to try and inhibit the Samsung Lancelot
Into the land of Dawn.
for Kyrie as
The
we're going
Samsung
straight into the
Lancelot.
land of Dawn here for game number 2, Miracle.
Let's see once again, Onyx Esports down the game, looking to equalize. Meanwhile, Geek Fam have a chance to put themselves in a very comfortable position. Match point up against the MPLI 2021 champions, the defending MPLI champions. Sheesh.
Ooh. And Kyrie is on the assassin emblem, the killing spree. So very
Demon
aggressive
Slayers.
choice here.
No
Not
Demon
going
Slayers
for
from
the
each
utility,
side.
he's going in for the damage and
Oh.
the team fight. As once again here, Beloyski is going to get caught really, really low.
Back to base,
And
back to
remember,
base.
This is Drian on the
A
Valentina.
lot of damage on a Beloyski in the
That's
early
scary.
game.
Very, right? Knowing now that we mentioned he's played different heroes almost every game he's played in MPLI shows that he has a lot of knowledge when it comes down to everyone's ultimate. And he's on the Valentina, so I don't know. It's a very scary hero to see Drian on, considering how much knowledge he has on the game, right? The way he rotates. But definitely the main lane we're going to be looking at is the gold lane. Ever since these gold minions came in, oh, Kyrie though, with some damage already. Beloy with a nice dodge to get out of that one.
You can see here Kyrie trying to get that buff, but on the top side already a feud happening as
Come on,
well.
back to gold
So
lane. Back to gold
team
lane.
fight
If he
all
gets the
around,
crap.
creating damage. Kyrie trying to look for some damage onto Jadera. He is still able to get away this time around. And when you talked about the gold lane matchup here,
Beloyski hogging that gold lane though.
Beatrix,
You gotta be careful for it.
who does it favor?
1v1, it should favor Melissa, especially in the all-ins, but it comes
They're
down
waiting.
to execution as well.
Look at this.
honestly.
Look at this. I love
It's still
this. I love this
advantageous
so
towards the
much.
Melissa, but if Chidera
Here we go.
can
That's
dodge
bad.
away,
What a play.
Wait a minute.
That is a
Kyrie
great
locked
play.
down by all the damage
That
here.
is a
First blood
sexy
over to
fucking
Jana
play,
QT,
yo.
provided by Luke. Jana looking to run. Boots
That
looking
call,
to
I don't
find
care that
kill.
Jana went
Gets it.
down.
Luke
Just
now will be
that
forced to
call
back
right
off.
there.
1-for-1,
call
both
to
junglers
wait.
falling.
And this
The
is
call
right
to
before the turtle,
wait
so
there.
both of these teams can't identify or even concentrate.
Just
And this
such a strategic, nice play.
Provide
Like,
Kyrie
yes,
locked down
he
by
goes
all the
down in the
damage.
end, but
Melissa,
still,
but it
man.
wins, but it comes down to execution.
Favor.
They don't even
1v1,
know
it should
for
favor
sure he's
Melissa,
coming. They're just
especially
like
the all-ins,
pretty.
but it comes
They're
down
like, yeah,
to
he's
execution
coming.
as well, honestly.
And the minion
It's
goes
still
back just in
advantageous
time. The
towards the
carry's like,
Melissa, but
eh.
if
Carry's a
Jadera
little
can dodge away-
questioning, but he ends up getting
Wait a
hit.
minute, Kyrie to be locked down by all the damage here. First blood over to Jana QT gets it, and Luke now will be forced to back off. 1-for-1, both junglers falling.
And this is right before the turtle, so both of these teams can't identify or even concentrate on the turtle just yet. They need their respective junglers to respawn, and it's all going to come back down to the poke game. Beloyski gets caught really low, but so does Drian. And when we're talking about Drian, because he has the IMU, now he can choose, right? Does he want to go for the Circling Eagle, the Wave Dragon, or even the real-world manipulation, depending on the situation that it requires.
Onyx Esports still here on the turtle. No contest from Geek
All right,
Fam.
nice
Beloy
done.
to be locked down,
Beloyski forced to
flicker
back
out.
off.
Free turtle over to Onyx.
Kyrie
unless
takes this.
Beloy somehow, no, he gets out.
Oh,
my God,
nice
Drian.
flicker.
Flickers forward, kicks Beloy in the head with the Way the Dragon.
Drian has been extra aggressive here in the MPLI. He hasn't played as aggressive as this, and it's been insane. So many plays have been done on the back of his plays, and we're going to see that exactly happen here. As Moonton Blast is going to get taken down.
Easy take, easy take. Come on,
Be taken down.
easy take.
Ferocious this game. They're not stopping. Every lane has been ganked here, and it's due to most probably their coin farming skills that they've
Their
leveled up. with
coin
each
farming
edges we see.
skills.
Yeah, and I think I got to check it out as well. The tutorial to farm in the game and perhaps implement it outside
Not a
the
huge
game.
lead though for Onyx,
And
just
keep
yes.
that in mind. Exactly, Miracle. How do you know what I was about to say?
Well, I don't know. I'm looking at Kyrie. He's folding his opponents just like you guys can. You guys can also fold your phone with the Z Fold 4 5G to get yourselves the
Unrivaled gaming experience.
sheesh, unrivaled.
Unrivaled right now. Drian is going to be able to have a better time in that mid lane, but wait a minute. Moonton
Nice
Blast is going
done.
to connect onto the real-world manipulation
Easy
as
take,
well. and the
easy take, easy
combo
take.
is just going to
Once
delete
again, how does
Beloyski
Onyx
off
lose
the
this,
map.
yo?
That was a super energized
Once again.
play, man. Almost like the plays you see on Omni, like a winner. Go ahead. Play every day your way. Download it for free on the App Store or the Google Play Store. Onyx with a 1,000 gold lead now. Like you said, yeah, this isn't the normal Drian that we saw. This is a
How do they
Drian
lose
that's
this?
playing his way with the Aurora collection.
Definitely. Better comms, better communication as well, and he gets to do it in style. Have you seen how pretty the Logitech Aurora collection is?
No, I don't think so. Of course, it's right in front of us here.
Can't
Eterna.
stop looking at it.
You're right. I
Here
can't
go
even look at the
focus.
game. Oh, my bad, my bad. Beloy in the bottom lane now. There you go. But here, actually,
Boy.
funnily enough, we need to
In the
talk
bottom
a little
lane
bit about the
now. Here we go.
matchup in the gold lane, because Chidera has been
Boots
doing
taking a bit of
well
damage.
in that
Kadera
gold
onto
lane.
him.
He's actually
Boots
spilling
trying to get
like
out, but he
monster
should be.
Boots.
Oh,
my
nice
God,
kick.
back.
Boots will
Too
go
much
down, but
damage
he's on
coming in.
blast. About to drop.
Beloy only
Could be back for the
one
side of
member
Beloy,
there
but he's able to get
caught
away.
in.
Samo
Doing a
brings out the
blast. Two
shield.
real-world inflations popped in, but
Kyrie able to
finds
take
the
that turtle.
It's a trade 1-for-1. Turtle for kill.
Turtle for kill for the moment. CW trying to land some damage onto Chidera. He is able to zone him away
Indonesia
just
watch
a little
party.
bit, but in total, like you mentioned earlier, Chidera is still able to get away, especially with the help of the guiding wind from Beloyski.
Chidera is such a menace, man. I can't believe, even in this losing side, it should be called the losing side because of how much Onyx Esports have just been playing around his bottom side. And considering the matchup, Melissa Beatrix, he's still able to be at the same level in terms of clear farm, maybe even gold with CW.
And they realize that. 3 members. Oh, Lumina Blast going to be opened up.
Oh,
Wow.
Even with the
good
flicker,
escape.
the guiding wind from Beloyski still able to get away. Man, Beloyski, we haven't been talking too much about Beloyski, but I gotta say, a lot of these things have happened. But on
Too
the
many
top side,
sponsors can be
Boots
distracting,
is gonna
yes,
get
but
taken
Boots gets
solo,
away.
Still able to get out with only a sliver of
It's
HP.
true.
Yeah, you were talking
It's
about
MPLI.
Beloy. Boots as well, we haven't mentioned that much. Kyrie gets out, but Beloy is one of the main reasons
What was the meme I
why
saw? It's
Chidera
like
hasn't been picked off.
MPL
Why Chidera
Invitational,
has been able to
MPL
actually escape.
Indonesia.
And it's interesting to see because Geekfam are playing towards that top side, but they always send Beloy
Sponsors
mostly
pay the bills,
towards that
boys.
bottom side. So they're so
Sponsors
good
pay
at
the
playing
bills.
strong side with the kill pressure they have on
I
the
wish we
jungle,
had more
but
sponsors
also
in NA.
helping their
I
weak
wish as
side
a
with the
caster I
utility
could
mid laner
be
or
like
rover that
Samsung,
they
flip
have.
it and get it. Buy your
Point is
phone
they're
now.
everywhere on the map.
They're everywhere on the map.
On the map. Kyrie still not being able to land too much of kills right now. And I gotta say, it's gotta be because of the CC coming in from GeekFam, right? Luke is a huge nuisance to any type of initiative plays that Onyx want to go for. And it has been very difficult for them to land any pickoffs on the board because of that.
It feels like Onyx Esports have the grasp on the game with the lead that they have, with the 2 neutral objectives they have, but in terms of the fights, it feels so equal. Onyx Esports now looking for that mid-control as Luke looks for the pick. Good timing, forcing Kyrie
Turtle
to actually
cam
dash
brought to you by
out of
TikTok.
that one. Conceal
Conceal
play
play.
being popped in, Beloy gonna be stunned up, but Geekfam are on to the Turtle. Certainly
Oh,
eager to
watch for the
disengage.
wave of
Kyrie
dragon.
will
Kyrie
steal.
able to take
Gets
it. A beautiful steal.
Lumina
Lumina
Black
Blast will
charged in
come
now, but
down.
Luke is able to get out of range. Wow, what a steal by Kyrie.
2,000 gold lead. Just when we start to doubt Kyrie, the KDA does not reflect the mechanical prowess that this young kid has. I mean, being able to steal against all odds, against so much CC, he deserves some praise at this point.
Definitely does.
Kyrie's alone, though.
The
Be careful.
3v1, Kyrie, get
Taking a lot
out.
of damage. Nice
Gunned
flicker in.
down.
Kadir takes
Not by
that one.
Chidera, by Beloy with the balloons right there.
Chidera,
Boots
Chidera,
trying to run away.
Chidera.
Chidera clears out that bottom side, gets the tier 1.
Drian uses
Boots getting out.
uses
and
the world
Onyx
manipulation for
Esports still
himself.
holding on that gold
Luke
lead,
walking
but
into something bad
Luke's
here.
to be pinned down, still able to escape. Oh,
CW.
that flicker as well by Samo. CW flicker
Clean,
forward.
very
Oh my
clean.
God, the save! But he dashes forward again into
Take another one.
CW.
Watch for Jana. Watch for Jana. Watch for Jana.
Assassination goes on to CW, finds it. 1-for-1, XP for gold.
Oh, so much damage coming in from Jana Cutie. The burst is definitely there. Plus, he also has that glowing wand, so more DPS in those spells. And the damage is just going to be a little too much for Onyx if they don't itemize for it. But you mentioned that Onyx has the gold lead, but look at the map pressure, right? They already are able to push that top side and even the bottom side. So GeekFam, even though they are behind quote-unquote on paper, they're still able to alleviate whatever pressure that Onyx Esports initially had for them.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we spoke about this. GeekFam are doing so
Yeah.
well, despite losing
Yeah.
in terms of goal, right? Onyx had a 1.7k goal lead at a point, but GeekFam are able to just take these skirmishes again and again. How? That's the question I have right now. How were they able to actually do that? Luke, in this XP lane as well, this should be a losing matchup, Eterna. The Cho up against Esme.
But it's not.
Luke's making it
It work.
work. You're
Like,
right.
that should be like their tagline, GeekFam. They're just
make
able
it
to make
work.
things work.
Well, they are working on the Lord right now with Jana and Chidera, but they're just waiting on Esports to take this fight as they know GeekFam wants to look for the fight. But I think in a 5v5, GeekFam needs to look for that messy skirmish. Meanwhile, for
All right.
Onyx, they can look for that just front to back.
Especially because they have Melissa on CW, right? So they are going to be able to poke with the damage that she has.
Keep
She has a
controlling
better
the pit.
range as well, but remember when we're talking about range, a boy is going to be able to use that real-world manipulation to try and, you know, equal things out in terms of that poke. But once again, both teams are still dancing and circling around the Lord. Both of the lanes in the top side and the bottom side haven't been pushed, so...
Oh,
this is actually
Kyrie's
quite
like, I'm not even
interesting. Luke's
stressing it.
actually gonna go
He's
into
getting
the
both
team
of his
fight, perhaps.
buffs.
Onyx Esports still having that
coming
gold
now,
lead.
though.
Geek Fam
It's
forcing
getting a
Onyx
little
with the
too low.
response there. Oh my god, Luke! He
Luke
finds
pushes
away the
them out.
dragon, and
They're
just
gonna
like that,
force
they
it.
go for the burst, and it's Chidero
Chidero
finds
takes it.
the Lord. Now, Beloy gonna be caught, gonna be taken down. That's a boy, not Beloy. Luke gets out. It's a 1-for-1 in the end. A Lord for a kill onto the mid
He's been
laner.
waiting to say
Once
that
again,
one. That's a
always
boy,
trade
not
here
Beloy.
happening. Just when we thought things were one-sided, it isn't. We were trying to see here on Esports, they were looking for something more in that mid side. Unfortunately, not yet been able to commit onto this. Jana QT. OCW, he might be in trouble here. Oh, OCW.
Big brain
Game
plays.
knowledge.
Big brain plays.
Very good, right? And Luke as well, flickering out. Both teams just trying to read each other out really well now. 390 goal lead for Onyx. Slowly but surely, Geek Fam are taking their time, bringing it back.
Map awareness for Onyx Esports has been tremendous. Jana Cutie once again trying to look for a flank. I think this is the way that they go for skirmishes now.
I'm looking this way. I should probably
You're
flip
right.
my camera so it actually
I
looks like
still
I'm
can't
looking at
believe
the
it.
screen.
Luke played such a massive role in that fight, right? Luke kicked Kyrie out, stunned him up, brought him back, and now Geek Fam are able to actually utilize the Lord
Good stun.
just based on Luke's play there. Beloy getting some good damage down onto Drian, who actually stole the Renner. I don't think he's going to be able to deal that much damage to the Renner. There you go. He throws it out onto Jana just a bit.
I don't think he
Mid-lane
meant
tier
to
one
steal
falling
that.
top side as well. The real world manipulation by a boy. Takes CW down. CW still in
Oh.
the range. Maybe a miscalculation as Luke jumps into that back line. So
Luke-
everybody away
Luke's doing
once
such a
again
good
as
job
that's
of
going to
zoning.
start falling
Even
into
earlier
the
with
hands
Kyrie,
of Geek
Knight with the
Fam.
dragon.
Luke falling back, but it's now Kyrie's turn to look for some damage. Beloy taken low, still able to get out with the guiding wind. And Snipers again.
Oh,
Kyrie able to
Kyrie.
dodge away from the endless shards, and Drian
Face
able to
is
dodge
out of
away
that
from the
endless
Renner shot.
shards.
Ooh, beautiful Moonton blast as well by Samo there. Otherwise, that would have been a disaster for Onyx Esports. I don't think they would have been able to defend that one. But here in the 12th minute, with a 1,200 gold lead, we can take a little peek into the items here.
Look at the items for Chidera. But I actually do want to take a look more towards Luke. Dominance Ice, Athena Shield, Steel Leg Plate. So he's, in terms of tankiness, he's very tanky, but still, it doesn't really... He makes it seem like he's doing more damage, right? It doesn't feel like he is just a full tank. He's been locking people down, but he's also been doing a lot, despite having full tank items.
That's interesting. Now you can see Bloisky and Luke centering in towards the bottom side, trying to give some pressure onto
Luke's been
CW in
making
particular,
plays.
but because of that range, he is going to be able to get out for the moment.
A boy with real world manipulation, once again locking him down. Luke with a brilliant dive just to zone Onyx away from the tier 2. Good snipe again by Chidera.
That's on Samo.
Luke's
and he does
positioning
damage
is just
on
clean,
Samo. He
yo.
also has the Malefic Roar and a Hunter Strike just now. So
Well, that's why, right?
That's why.
That's why, even if you want to itemize against that physical attack, he is still going to be able to penetrate through that. And with that in mind, with the damage, with the full item here, we're going to see them just really chunk down this Lord with damage coming from Jana QT. Kyrie goes in though.
Kyrie tries.
Kyrie gonna be gunned down
Burst it down.
instantly. He tried to look for a Hail Mary play with a stun. Samo getting
Stun.
2, but it's only Beloy and Luke, the frontliners, as Geek Fam can now look for the re-engage. Real world manipulation, locking Samo down for the viewer's passion to deal so much damage, but still able to get out. Geek Fam now can just play it disciplined, don't need to force any fights. Back off, they got the Lord.
They got the Lord, they got the gold lead, and they got the pressure on the map. Look at all the 3 lanes just crashing onto Onyx. Onyx now, they need to look for a quick solution to the aggression and the damage coming in from Geek Fam. So far, it hasn't worked.
That's
And
it,
look at all
that's
the
it,
inhibitors
that's it, that's it.
fall. As once again,
Onyx.
Bloisky, very aggressive play.
Base wide
Lord
open
coming.
for Geek Fam to take. The viewer's passion popped
So much
in.
clear.
Samo doesn't have the flicker. Gonna be cancelled out. Luke!
Luke
with the play
finds
on
it
the
once
CW,
again.
bring it back, but CW,
CW
go
picks him
away.
off.
Still able to kite back now in the back line. Boots is doing so much for the team. Jana, meanwhile, versus Kyrie in a 1v1. Kyrie trying to run away, but Jana
Lord
picks
on
up the
base,
kill.
though.
Gonna be
Lord
taken
on
down by
base.
Drian. It's a 3-4-1, 3 for 2 in the top side. Chidera looking for the snipes.
Oh.
Getting Samo.
Are they gonna go
Samo
for
and
this?
Drian super low. Chidera
Chidera and
and
Beloy.
Beloy. The
Feeling
dynamic
comfy?
duo not going to look for the end just yet. Wow, what a skirmish.
They don't need to, right?
Wow, 3-4-2 trade there in favor for Onyx.
3
They are
inhibitors
still
down.
able
That's
to
a big
defend
win.
this
Big
one,
win.
But their base got damaged a little bit here. They have to be careful. We can see that CW is trying to be a little bit more sustainable in the team fights, hence picking up that Has clause. So a little bit more lifesteal when it comes down to those prolonged fights, and especially the DPS and AoE damage.
Big one
that
on
he
their
has.
side.
It is going to be very useful.
How crazy are GeekFam right now, Eterna? They have taken down the M3 World Champions, MSC Champions. They're up against the defending MPLI Champions, and they are currently winning.
I have no words.
This is match point.
I have no words. You're right. This is insane. The progress that they had over the season. I can't even say past seasons.
I think everyone
because
wanted
they've only
GeekFam to
just
win
adjusted
this, right?
season with
It's
one
such
another,
a story.
and the synergy is just definitely there. And we talked about Beloyski as well as Chidera in that losing lane, the way that they were able to just support each other, really defend and allow Chidera to scale even in that losing lane. It's been huge for them, and they're going to be able to carry that into this stage of the game. 16 minutes has elapsed. GeekFam now with a 2,800 gold lead. They're the ones controlling the tempo. How are Onyx Esports going to go about this? They need to win a team fight. How are they going to do that, though? So much CC and lockdown from GeekFam.
You see, I'm going to have to say it. I felt like Onyx had the better draft
Again.
With the Valentina, with a solid front line. Fundamentals, right? Like we mentioned, it's a safe comp that does really well when they actually play towards that winning condition, but I don't understand how GeekFam are able to find these
They
picks
keep getting
constantly.
cut. This is it. Because Onyx is walking into them, you know?
Immortality popped out. That's the main frontliner, and he's lost all of his HP with Loy once again, jumping forward. He actually flickered there for the damage.
Takes the orange buff.
GeekFam,
Chidera.
though, have used 4 ultimates. This is the time for Onyx to punish GeekFam. Luke, again, being that solid front line, zoning Drian away, but Drian now has that way of the dragon.
Chidera got the buff away, though, so that is going to be very important in this next team fight. The Lord already 19,000 in HP.
Kyrie looking for something here.
But look at Luke.
Again, just threatening Kyrie. And
I don't know if he can pull it
Kyrie
off.
jumping in once again, they're looking for the 50-50
Gets
right
knocked
now.
up.
Let's see who gets it here with the
CW takes it.
The stun does not connect up to anyone. Luke
a lot
on
of
the
burst,
Drian
bro.
right now. Chidera's going to be able to
Jana.
help him out. Jana finding Samo, finding Drian from Chidera. It's
They're
a 3
gonna
for
clear.
0.
They're gonna clean.
It doesn't
They're gonna
matter
clean.
that you get
40
the
seconds.
Lord. It's GeekFam who have the advantage now.
Miracle, miracle, miracle. Boots and Kyrie are the only ones left standing from Onyx Esports. Oh, they don't have
Wave
any
coming down
waves
mid. They're going to go
crashing.
for it. They're going to go for it.
Time though, look at the minion waves in the mid lane.
23
Marching
seconds.
Look at
down.
20 seconds.
20 seconds on board for Onyx Esports.
Forget
Trying to
that Lord.
defend
We're gonna
Chidera,
go for
already
it.
doing so much right now.
Of
The
course.
real world wages. Luke.
Oh, Luke with the
Instantly
pick.
comes in.
Clean.
Flickers forward.
This is the
gets him
zoning.
out of there.
That's
As
the zoning. That's
GeekFam
the zoning.
takes
That's-
match point
like,
up against
honestly,
the defending
Luke and Beloyski,
MPLI
bro.
champions.
Even last game, the
One more
Fredrin
game
and the Ruby.
GeekFam will secure the
Luke and
MPLI
Beloyski.
champion title.
Wow.
And
They
this
make the
has
plays happen.
been a unexpected run for GeekFam.
They make the plays
2-0-ing
happen.
The MPLID champions.
Repetitively.
The past MPLI champions of Onyx Esports. What is going on?
Game 3.
Do they read it out? Do they ban it out? Because if they do, they leave the Akai open again. They also leave the Diggy open for the first time. Because game 1 and 2, it was banned.
To be honest, at this point, I feel like Gushin
Okay,
is
so this
just
time
too
Onyx
expensive
doesn't
let
want to
go.
first
A
pick
lot
the
of people have
Valentina,
been able to work
right?
around
Onyx
the
doesn't want to
Akai,
first pick
but
the
not so
Valentina,
much
so
with
they're going to let
Gushin,
that fall.
right? So we're gonna see.
And I
here
get
who
it, right?
lost
Like,
ban from GeekFam. Are they gonna go?
Here's the
once
thing,
again
like the
onto
Valentina's
Diggy?
good,
And the answer is yes. So
but
it's
it's
gonna be a
not
contested
worth
pick here,
prioing and
Gushin
giving over
Kai.
2 picks. And if they leave it open and they don't
Even,
prio it,
and the
then they give
Matilda
over
as well.
something and the Valentina. So there's the thoughts, right? Like we need to prio something else.
Looking at Onyx Esports, unless
Gushin's
they want to go
open.
for that Akai again. Honestly,
Go for the Gus.
putting that Gushin, yeah,
Of course you go for the
locking that
Gus.
Gushin in is going to be the better option for them. They know that GeekFam won't actually go for that Akai. They will go for the Matilda. Next up,
I really would love to Cho here.
why not, right? It worked out last game.
It did
up
work
against
out.
an Assassin
And
on
against
Lance.
the-
So a lot. Up against a Gushin, I think Gushin
for
is
the
a bit
Lily?
more easy to target down because he doesn't have those those untargetable skills with the Phantom Intuition and obviously the Thorn Rose. But GeekFam, they go first onto the Lilia. They don't want to pick up the Cho just yet. This obviously gives Onyx a chance to pick up that Cho.
And honestly, this is looking like the identity for Geek Fam, right? If they don't get the Grok and the Matilda combo, they usually go in with the Lilia. Really fast clear in the mid lane. They want to go, once again, for that early game snowball. And so Onyx Esports, are they going to try and compete with that early game, or are they going to look for a different winning condition? It all is going to depend on these next two picks.
And this is when it starts, right? Onyx with the reverse sweep, this is when it's going to start.
So I really did expect a Grok pick,
Karina.
honestly. And Geek Fam have responded with the Karina.
Yeah, but all that skill damage.
The Karina pick up against the
I guess,
Lucian,
yeah.
That's something that you wouldn't usually expect, considering, again, Karina actually is pretty weak up against this matchup, right? The burst coming in from magic damage, but we'll see. Obviously, this Karina pick is to get more utility.
All
more
that skill
farm on
damage
board
is just
quicker.
going to, like, murder
Usually
her, bro.
when you do see Janna on the Karina, he still opts to go for the Demon Slayer. Doesn't go for the Mystery Shop, so he doesn't go for damage. But remember, up against RRQ, Senna, what did they do to Aether? They literally stopped him from getting any buff. Aether in that entire game was only able to get 2 purple buffs. And I think Geek Fam are trying to do that once again with very good mid control in the hands of Lilia and Matilda, with the strong jungler in terms of clear, the Karina.
Karina is great. She also is going to be able to counter that basic attack coming in from CW when it comes down to it. But one of her
can't wait for
weaknesses,
M4, yo.
I believe, is Ruby. And Onyx
I can't
Esports,
wait.
they still have the possibility of picking that up. You're gonna
I'm
see
really
a
wondering
respect
how
ban
the
once
Valley's
again
gonna
onto
do.
Jadera here with the Iridal being banned away.
I feel like the
We
way this
expect
meta's
another
going
Bruno ban,
can
perhaps.
semi-favor them.
And because the Bruno would work so well into
It
the
just
composition that
depends,
Geek Fam
right?
have opted to go for here. Or, you know what, Claude, I do like the Leslie, but I don't know, does Jadera like Leslie?
We didn't
think
know
Zayn
he liked
needs to
Bruno
keep practicing
until
his
game
Amon.
1. So at this point, the real question
I'm
is,
just
what
wondering
does
about
Jadera
this
at that
Gus,
point?
right? Like,
I want to see that.
is it going to be
happen, right? I wanna
viable
see
in the
Geek
mid
Fam try
lane
to play
as a
something
mage
that
for Hoon?
Maybe they're not comfortable with, because
Because it looks
in these
super viable as
championship games,
a
in these grand
jungler, right? But I don't think we're
that
going to
can
see
be
Zayn
a
on
breaker.
the
For Onyx,
Gus.
that was the answer to how they were able to beat RRQ, the Leslie, the Mia in the grand finals of MPL Indonesia. I want to see Geek Fam go crazy, and right now it's looking like exactly how we predicted it, how we tried to read it out. Matilda, Lilia, mid-control, Karina as well. That means they're, with the Grok and Jaw headband, they're really looking for that mid-control to invade.
But
that
again,
enemy
right,
jungle.
like, you could just
And the
ban the
Joel.
Amon and the Amon and the
that's it.
Gus,
That's exactly
right?
what
Like,
they're
you could
going
just ban
for.
that.
They're taking every single mid-lane roamer that can
What do you
actually
pick
help
after that,
clear
right?
fast. Without the Cho, without the Jawhead, without the Grok,
Then the
and with
tank,
Matilda
then
and
tank
Lilia picked
jungle's
up,
kind of meta
Onyx
again
Esports will have
once
to
you ban that
respond
out.
with, again, something like a Yi.
Correct me if
here,
I'm wrong.
high
Like, what else
ground.
do you pick against
And
that?
for the roam position, what do you pick?
I think Ruby.
Your own. Ruby would actually be
Ruby
solid
would be
here.
clean,
That's the only
super
choice
solid.
you have. What else can you
Ruby's
go for? You want to go for something crazy
fucking
like
gold
Atlas?
right now.
Let's think
I don't
Samo.
think it works as great against someone like the Cho as well.
You're right.
Samo. Franco, Kadita.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Franco.
the Fanny. You have to stress about the
Franco
Fanny.
could definitely be
But
an
there's
option
answers
for
to the
Onyx. I
Fannies,
think
right?
Franco-
Like,
Atlas.
Whoa.
That's what I was
go for
thinking.
the Atlas.
Atlas.
I don't
Atlas
like
can
it,
work.
though.
Same.
So
But against all the
Atlas pick is
dive,
gonna come through for
the thing
Onyx
is
Esports
it's not
here,
as
and
much
Geek
of an
Fam will
answer
respond
to the
with
Cho.
a Beatrix, not a Leslie.
No.
So still in comfort towards Chidera. We have seen it work in the past, but you're right, this is heavily leaning towards that early game. And Onyx Esports, they don't
Off
really
the audio?
have much to support the Gushan in that early
Why would I
game.
off the audio, bro?
Atlas, of course.
I need to hear
as well,
Miracle.
very reliant on the Fatal Links.
I like to
Gonna
listen to the
look for level
casters,
4.
man.
So below level 4, definitely a game for Geek Fam to utilize.
In terms of mid-control, though, I think Onyx Esports have drafted themselves a pretty good composition considering what was banned out. Atlas with the perfect, yeah,
Like,
with the
there's a
perfect
lot
match,
of
will
reasons
actually
for me
be
to
able
watch
help
this,
them
right?
clear out
There's
the waves very fast early on.
stay up to date with teams. Stay up to date with meta, what people are doing. What's spicy?
Once we get to level 3, Matilda Lilia will have a little bit more.
Can you guys not hear me?
Ladies and gentlemen, once
I didn't know
again,
they were that much over
we're
me.
gonna be
Sorry,
diving
Saratoga.
into the land of Dawn for a game
I can lower it on your
number 3.
guys' side a little
Match
bit.
point for Geek Fam up against Onyx
Um,
Esports.
Will it be?
I lowered it a bit. It's like half of my voice right now.
Grand finals today is all going to come down to how Geek Fam utilize this early game comp that they have. And
So
we
I'm
see
still
here
hearing it at like full
Boy
volume,
is
but
gonna
you
be able
guys
to
shouldn't
clear
be.
a lot faster, definitely, like we expected. The clear
Saratoga,
damage
though,
from
how's it going, bud?
Beloyski as well is going to aid him in that venture. And you can see how the Cho is already just rotating around the map, trying to give Lucian a bit of a hard time.
But yeah, I not only the meta, but I also pick up little things from the team. So, oh, big damage on a Luke there. Geek trying to be super aggressive here. Luke in a bad spot. Not going to be able to get out. No way does he get out of this. Smooth move. Luke with the smooth move. Bro. Geek is fucking geeking. Them boys geeking right now. Them boys geeking right now. They're going for it.
But it will fall to the hands of Boots early on. So much action. But it's honestly, I feel worth it for Geek Fam because Kyrie will not have that buff.
If NA did that, they'd call us a rant. They'd call us a brawl. They'd be like, "This is a brawl. What is this? A classic?"
Left on the clock here, but wait a minute.
If they get Kyrie,
taken low, and that's it. That's it.
Now it's worth it.
Now it's worth it. Definitely. Geek Fam, very aggressive plays. It's gonna work out in the end. 70 seconds left on the clock for the next neutral objective to spawn in that turtle. And Geek Fam,
I mean, I know how to cast, but I also, yeah, well, there's like hearing little things, man. Different styles. Different wording that the casters use. All of it.
How did he get this lead so early on against the Claude? Wow.
And also, like, they're the ones who give the lore about the teams, things that I don't know. You know? Nicknames for players, background about players, about teams.
A boy already in enemy jungle. Jana did not use their entry. Purple Bomb stolen. It's exactly the way they played up against RQ Senna, but Samo is looking for something here. Doesn't have anything, only the perfect match.
Cameraman.
Comes in with a knockup, but Samo will fall to the hands of Jana. They're looking for more. Oh my God, Eterna, what is this?
But yes,
Luke?
I wouldn't say studying how to cast, but studying casting, yeah.
They're not stopping now. Drian gonna be the next one on the chopping block, and that's gonna be 3 members taken down from Onyx Esports. A 2,000 gold.
Bro, Geek is just.
With the next eye on the prize here.
Oh, nice! I'm offended. That is bad. I mean, that's Fatal Links.
Able to get the advantage here. 2 members taken down. Not exactly a great moment here for Geek Fam, as they are gonna be able to start to.
A little too aggressive, maybe.
Gap with Geek Fam.
Oh man, finally Onyx are able to find something on the board for Kyrie, right? But he's still 1 level below.
Geek's up 2 games. I think they're just like, let's try something here. Let's be aggressive.
Neutral objective control for the next, I think, even 4 minutes, right? Turtles won't even be contestable for Onyx Esports. Looking at Jana right now, who's again invading the enemy jungle, ignoring his own side of the orange buff. Look at that, top side. His top side is completely up for him to take, but he's opting to go to the enemy jungle to take it first before he goes to his own jungle, just to again suffocate Kyrie in his own jungle as they're looking for a kill as well. Boots gonna be locked down here for a single target damage. Boots can definitely outplay the situation. Jumps in onto Luke. Shadow Saw popped in. Jana
trying to outplay the situation, but Jana.
Popped up. Boots still able to sustain. Luke going for the damage once again. Jana
good pick, good pick, good pick.
With the passive. Top side, Malloy opening up the map. Samo needs to get damage coming in from the side of Chadera. So much, but they will not be able to get that kill.
4 minutes has elapsed and already 5 to 6 kills, a total of 11. That's how aggressive everyone
Bro,
is.
Chadera and Beloyski, whenever Beloy's on this Matilda, Chadera's just like so clean and Beloy's so clean. The way they move in and out of these fights.
Uncontested Luke being able to zone away Onyx Esport members.
Wow, it's such a, I don't know what to call this.
So clean.
Their name,
so clean.
The team name is Geek, but they're playing like absolute Chads. Again, we've been saying
playing like Chads. Nah, bro, they're geeking. They're geeking, bro. I'm geeked up, starting to see spaceships. I'm banking. Kyrie is tanking. Beloyski, he's tanking. GG's. GG's. GG's.
They're gonna start and respond to, I guess, the aggression coming in from Geek Fam, but look at this, 5 minutes in already.
Geeked up.
One of the most expensive items in the game he's able to get, and that is a power spike that Onyx Esports need to be
Jenna grabbed that, I think.
With the way that this is panning out, Kyrie has found some sort of solace at this point, been able to punish the aggression coming in from Geek Fam, but in general, it's still 2,000 gold lead in this 5th minute, and they're looking for more.
Oh my my god. 2,000 gold lead in the first 5 minutes.
Is this going to be...
on esports.
We know it's not going to be. If I was watching this live, I'd be thinking to myself, is this going to be a 3-0 sweep? Is that what we're going to see here?
TREX and Lilia can do the same. Samo. Look at a cover for... Whoa, whoa, whoa! They're going on to Kyrie! My goodness, that lockdown! Kyrie shut down, Luke to fall, but it's a worth trade. Jungler for XP. Real world inflation dealing the damage onto Janna, but Malloy gets out with the guiding wind, helping Janna as well. CW, the blazing duet now on to work. Chadera who's gonna get locked down, but Chadera is able to get out. Pops into Bennett Rage. A boy now caught, still able to maneuver. A boy, oh my goodness! How did he stay alive for that long? Geek fam, they only lost one. Are you serious right now?
Man, I don't know. Onyx Esports, they're not winning in this skirmish game. 3 games consecutively. And it doesn't seem like they want to change anything just yet. They're still playing into the conditions of Geek Fam. They're still playing towards the strengths of Geek Fam. And every time they go for it, they lose. And you can see here, Janna Cutie once again
Just picking up these turtles, man. Three turtles.
Onyx Esports looking for a trade in the bottom side. Beloyski still able to get out with a backup coming in from Chidera.
So we know Onyx wins this, right? We know Onyx wins this. So this would be the 3rd game that, like, the team that's behind ends up coming back.
But let's take a look at the items. I want to focus actually on Onyx, not on Geek. Onyx now need to wait for CW to hit those item power spikes, as well as Kyrie.
I mean, yeah, we know this game's not like, this tournament's not, it's an invitational,
Really tough
right?
because he's still wanting to build damage,
But
the
it's
fact
still
that
our
Malloy is
first
being shut
glimpse
down means that he might
At
have
least
to
the
actually
Indonesian meta right now, right? It's our first glimpse from the most recent patch notes. We haven't really gotten to see any competitive.
Not the natural timing, right? Usually, all things...
Just like Golden State Warriors blew 3-1 lead against the Cavs.
But considering how Geek Fam are playing,
That's rough.
CW might actually get it in like the 9th, 10th minute.
Yeah, that's not good at all. Chidera already with the BOD as well. On to the next item. It's really grim for Onyx
Samo
Esports
waiting.
right
Look
now.
at
They're a few
Samo.
levels behind of Janna Cutie for the moment, but I guess some solace in the fact that he is
They
able
know.
to get
They're
that
like, yeah, we know you're there.
finally. But Geek Fam, 4,000 gold lead, the pressure still in their hands. Beloyski opening up the map, giving some vision. It's not good, man. It's not good. Samo.
No, they use it onto the roamer. Boy, oh my god, a boy. It's taken very low. Has the black shoes to get out. Now Janna onto the back lines. Boots able to cover so well. Knocks a boy off. Killing spree picked
I mean,
up by Janna though. CW looking for the damage once again onto Luke, who's going to be taking
here's the
it down
thing.
with the
Nice
CC.
play, nice play.
Onyx Esports,
Onyx clean up.
4-4-1.
Here's the thing, right? Either way, you look on a map, Onyx, PH and Indonesia are right next to each other. Whether they use an Indonesian server or a PH server, the lag's not that bad, guys.
But in this game, Onyx Esports,
We host tournaments where you have East and West America going against each other on Median and Central server, and like the gap is literally from like Philippines to Japan. Like essentially PH and fucking, it's like playing in Florida. So the lag, I can tell you, is not that bad, bro. From personal experience, the distance isn't that far. We're talking like 40 MS.
And they, Onyx Esports, are able to find
You can't play in 40 MS, bro. You're spoiled. You're spoiled.
Scared about Onyx Esports. That's what we were terrified
That is not making that big of a difference.
Find that comeback in that team fight.
Though I will say, I just felt like the Blacklist versus Geek Fam game was kind of anticlimactic. Like I watched the game live, and I just felt like Blacklist like didn't really care that much. I'm not trying to take anything away from Geek Fam. I think they've done a great job this whole tournament. But like the Blacklist game just felt kind of like, eh.
Do they still have the opportunity?
It was very anticlimactic.
I think they do, but they need to get a boy and Chidera into a safe spot, right? Safe place where they can actually free him. Onyx Esports have been doing such a good job actually by targeting Beloy down. Sure. Looking at it, on paper, you wouldn't think Onyx Esports should do that, right? Because that's so many resources, so much of your damage placed onto the roamer, Beloy. But in hindsight, actually, if you look at it again, if you replay that,
40 MS is not hard to play in. Bro, 50 MS isn't hard to play in.
Luke, everyone can't disengage. Beloy has placed such a heavy emphasis on how...
It's bro, 40 MS is like standard MS for NA server. Some people playing 50 and in like tournament lobbies here, NACT when we're doing what's it called? Bro, those teams are regularly playing at 50 to 60 MS. A lot of players are regularly playing at that.
The only answer that they do have is Beloyski with the guiding wind to get out, and without that, it seems like they always get stuck, and you can feel
like
the damage coming in from the other members from the side of Onyx, as Kyrie will be able to get in, and he even got a triple kill in that particular team fight, right? And now they're the ones with a 1,600.
Like I don't want to like take anything away from the Indonesian teams playing this. Like, oh, PH is lagging. Like, they're not lagging. PH is not lagging. And if they can show me a screenshot of them like above 70 MS, then I'll say okay. But like if they're playing below 60 or 60 or lower, they're not lagging. 60 MS is playable. It's, of course you're not gonna play Ling on 60 or 70 MS, but like Blacklist doesn't play Ling anyways. Like their compositions are perfect for 60 MS. Not gonna lie. I just felt like they weren't really like.
Geekfam need to start looking for the plays proactively now.
I don't think they can do that though. Let's say they go for an engage, right? Samo flickers in, Fatal links you, and then what?
True. That's why they need to engage and then disengage right after, just to bait on esports' abilities, and then they go again. That's how Geekfam have been able to win the last 2 games.
Butch Peter though, what's up? Welcome to the show. How you doing today?
Prolonged team fight where they're able to bait out a lot of abilities back and forth. And we need to see that again from Geekfam. They cannot get too hasty.
Uh-oh. CW, though. CW, man.
Has that DHS and Golden Staff now. That power spike we mentioned has hit for the side of CW. Samo already coming in. Beloy.
Uh-oh.
Flicker. Now with Circling Eagle as well. Beloy trying to run away with the guiding wind, but Samo is going to be there.
CW has Blazing Duet.
Oh my god, he almost predicted CW's Battle Mirror image, but he will not find it. Luke now caught in the midst of it all. Geekfam cannot respond. Luke going to be taken down. That's a massive resource.
Butch Peter, I'm all good and good job on the Vegas casting. Thank you, man. Thank you. I tried. I think me and Private both did an amazing job. Dave did an amazing job. The production team, the players. It was an amazing event.
You could see that the members from Geekfam were trying to bait out that Fatal links, but it didn't hit. And that's when things get wrong for them, right? Because they expect that with Luke coming in, they might bait Samo into the Fatal links, but it just doesn't work out. And in this moment,
I feel ya. It's, well, I mean, it's definitely an Indonesian event. I mean, that's, it is what it is, you know?
And even bait the members from Geekfam instead. Because I think we saw this, right? Geekfam in one of those prolonged matchups, I forgot who they were going against, but they were going against a team with a composition where they were so reliant on those ultimates. And when
it's definitely an Indonesian event. That's,
they were able to bait it out, kite away.
That's cool though. That's normal.
Prolonged team fights. But Onyx, they know that, and they're not playing towards the bait. They're not taking it. So what can Geekfam do?
And
it'd be like if we hosted a big invitational tournament in North America, like American teams would be favorited, right? From all the American casters, things like that.
I think in terms of damage output, you can damage.
Butch Peter rooting for NA for M4. Got to, man. I'm trying to go cast an M4. You never know. You might just see me, guys. You might just see me.
Some space for a boy, for Chadera. Top side, base server taken down now. Boots jumping in. Jana going to be the target. Still able to escape, but the poke from Treon is just ruthless. The real world manipulation has been baited in. Onyx still have Samo. Still have that engage potential.
Base in the top side going to be taken down here for Onyx Esports, as that mid side might fall as well. Dreon does have,
you think I can fit in your suitcase? If you want to come, Ritz, I've already told you several times, you can crash on my floor.
Trying to look for something, trying to look perhaps for CW. It's not going to be easy to fulfill though, as Boots.
Like really, he most performed. Saratoga.
There's still 4,600. Oh, but Samo here. He has the flicker, remember. Geek family, be careful.
There you go. Luke goes in.
Yeah, you don't even have to go in the bathtub.
Onto him. He's at HP now. They need to look for more damage on him.
We can do the over-under. The over-under. You can get under the blanket, I'll get over on the opposite. We'll even put a little wall of pillows down. I got you.
Almost a maniac, but Samuel says, I want a piece of the pie as well.
Uh-oh, CW.
Now we're in the nature, trying to buy some time, flickering back. Onyx Esports
GG's.
on the board
GG's.
as they get game number 3 into their hands.
2-1. Onyx Esports just need 2 more games to be able to win this out.
Well, the first 2 games, it was Gushin, then Amon. These 2 brothers that are dominating.
Gushin and Amon. Just ban him out, man.
It's going to be the Fanny ban, though, once again. From
I feel like at this point, for Onyx, right, if they ban out the Amon, they have to ban out the Gushin. Like if you're second pick, you got to ban out one of. If you're going to ban out one, you got to ban out both, right? Because you don't have an answer. You don't have a burst mage damage answer.
So not a lot of changes here, but it might just change, as you mentioned.
Here's the thing, though, man. Because this is a lot of Indo teams, and like Indo's known for like even during the tank meta, like they really favor into some of these assassin junglers, right? Bursty junglers. So like, I just don't feel like I'm still not sold on the fact that like tank jungle's over. I'm just not sold on it. I don't think we've really seen like Blacklist. I'm sorry to say, but I just didn't feel like they took it seriously. I'm still not sold on the fact that like burst jungle's the complete and utter meta right now.
Onyx Esports, they are going to be able to pick that one up, and of course the Irithel also can be used.
I think we're watching 2 teams that like to play that and probably aren't as like good on the tank jungle meta, so like oh, Onyx takes this easy. Easy. You got the Akai and the Gushin? GG's. GG easy.
But yes, it can. Drian has played it before. Gushin and Akai. Wow. All right. Now, Geek Fam, Mathilda. This hero has been so lethal for them, has been so good for them. But they might actually go for something else, right? What do you think they're going to go for?
Honestly, at this point, Matilda Cho.
Where the Leo and Martiz jungles at? We saw Martiz in the beginning stages.
Geek Fam, they don't really experiment with their drafts, so we can't expect similar things from them.
Martis? We haven't seen it from them, but
they just mentioned it. Martiz?
Eve and Fredrin. Okay, there you go.
I don't like the Eve here, though. I don't like the Eve here. Yeah, Gushin and Akai?
Matchup to go up against with the Eve. The Fredrin will help with
the game. I'm not saying they didn't. Like, I'm really not trying to like take anything away from Geek Fam. I think they're having an amazing performance. The game just felt anticlimactic. It felt very like, like just overall, those 2 games just felt weird. Like, maybe Blacklist was fucking fighting their asses off, but like it just felt weird. And I'm not saying weird in a sense of like they threw on purpose. It just felt like I don't know.
Is going to be the choice here for Onyx Esports, another flex like you mentioned. So
also you had Gani and Eterna casting, and they were both very mellow about it. So like the whole like casting also was like very like kind of chill, which I'm not against. I'm not against like chill casting. I think they're both great casters, but like that on top of it, it just felt like a low energy game. I'm not saying it was, but that's just my vibe. Like when I watch those games, you can go back and watch. When I watched that game, I was like, yeah, the whole time I was like, it just feels anticlimactic, man.
Is this Chidera saying you could try to counter me? Is this it? Is this Chidera leveling up to that Chad era level again?
The curse of the MPLI, yeah, possibly.
He got the MVP, and right now, it does seem like Geek Fam are playing around Chidera with just the drafts alone. Meanwhile, Onyx Esports are trying to take Beloyski's heroes out.
Honestly, Geek Fam, though, like again, like Geek Fam has really like won me over in this tournament. Like, I'm becoming a Geek fan, right? I'm becoming a Geek fan of the fam. I'm becoming a fan of the fam.
Rock is going to be the last ban here coming in from Onyx Esports, realizing the potential in that
There
early
you go.
game as well. Geek Fam instant respond with a Lolita ban, taking it away from Samo. And now Onyx Esports, they have the option to pick up the Irithel.
You know why?
Or they
wanna
can
go?
leave it.
They can leave it. They can just go for the last pick Irithel.
Yeah.
And you know why, Onyx? I think you know why I think Geek Fam have left the Irithel open.
Your team
It gets picked up.
Uh-huh.
Ling. They want to try to just beat Irithel up with the Ling. We've seen this kind of response from Geek Fam multiple times, even in this tournament up against Orange Esports. Valens or Amelens was on the Irithel, and Geek Fam let it go. They used the Ling. It's also a signature pick for Jana QT. And then they need a roam.
Okay, Ling Cho.
Beloy Cho. You know,
I believe in him.
I believe in him too. The last time we saw it, he lost in MPL Indonesia, right? Maybe he can redeem himself here with a win. It will give them that championship
I
status.
don't know, Selena? Kadira to counter the Irithel?
Kadira, you're absolutely right, but it's so hard to pull that off. It's
Franco!
Hayabusa, Franco.
All right, no
They were both
way.
totally off.
No.
I don't think any of us
No,
expected that.
Selena, not the Cho.
The Franco, though,
Franco.
can deal with Boots and Samo.
I just said that we weren't there, that we're not gonna expect new picks coming in from Geek Fam, and they give us Hayabusa and Franco. Not new for
I'm not
Rosie,
against
but
it.
he hasn't used
I'm
it
iffy about the
badly in
Hayabusa.
MPLI.
I don't really think Hayabusa's really it right now.
So definitely he's been more comfortable on the Matilda. But like I mentioned, like we mentioned in a grand final match, you cannot just stay within your comfort zone. You need to step out. You need to take risks. And that's exactly what Geek Fam are doing here in game number 4.
Drian, what does Drian pick here?
They know they can risk losing another game, so they're going crazy. And they're hoping, wishing for the best. But
Kadira.
pick up the Kadira for Samo. This unpredictable draft from Onyx Esports. It's Samo on the Kadira. It's Drian.
And they have
on
the Airthel.
Kai,
I like Onyx all day here.
Bene, and Kyrie on the Gushin.
Onyx
I
smashes
thought we would see
this.
a Kadita pick, but not for Onyx Esports. And the pickup potential coming in from them is going to be insane. I don't know. Kadita against the competition from Geek, I guess the viable choice is great because they need to be able to get into that back line to cancel the Eve.
Like, we already know Onyx wins this,
Not a hero that can easily
but I don't like the
Kadita with
Hayabusa.
Petrify.
With the Petrify, with everything that... Do they have 2 Petrifies? Boots is going to have Petrify as well. Technically,
So much
if one of
CC.
them baits out
Oh,
one second ability, they can use
You're
another
right.
Drian on the
Petrify off
Akai.
so that's what Onyx
okay,
Esports are trying
okay,
to do.
Jamari. Good
Ladies
call.
and gentlemen, once again, Geek Fam
That's
have
spicy.
a chance to take the MPLI title here in this match, in this game.
But wait,
We are at match point.
he's so I know Drian is picking it, but is it Rome?
Force a 5th game in the series. We'll see what happens as we enter
Samo's on the
land
Rome
of dawn.
Kadita, huh?
We are going to see exactly what happens as we are now looking at both.
Drian's
these
got
cards
tenacity as the emblem.
Emblems here. You're right. 2 Petrifies for Onyx Esports here.
2
both on
Petrifies.
Samo and Boots.
It's a lot of
Potential is
CC, yo.
definitely there, but looking at the high and drive for Jana Cutie, it seems like he's going for a similar route here,
Pretty similar, right?
right? They want to go for pickoffs.
They do.
Pickoffs.
High and dry here, and with Onyx composition, I think the high and dry is going to be able to work out, especially.
Drian was a
for
tank
pushing.
player before he
So
switched to
they
mid.
can utilize this Hayabusa, not just for the team.
Did they
fight,
go
but
no
also
Rome? Hold on, no Rome boots?
For these 1v1, Samo though right now winning in the trade up against Jana as he got knocked up.
Does Samo have Rome boots on right now?
Remember, Samo is not yet level 4 though, so he can't extract the maximum potential of his combos just
He hit
yet,
level
but
2
that
really
is going to
fast.
be a little bit of a taste for Geek Fam when it comes down to those rotations, and just knowing that the
No
Kadita
Rome boots
is
on
there
Onyx?
is going to be a huge hint.
No, he's got Rome boots because he just got EXP without. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
It's going to be scary here for Geek Fam.
It's very scary for Chidera as well. Look at Onyx. 4-man gank up top. Samo opening up that push. Breath of the Ocean connecting on the Chidera. Look at the collapse.
Big burst
into
damage. Chidera
taken
goes
out.
down.
First blood for Kyrie.
Nice
Aloy
hook though.
Getting the hook down onto Kyrie, but it will not be able to be followed up by anyone. Kyrie gets out, and this is a disaster already. Chidera, the man that they built around in the drafts.
They're going in full engage here, but Geek Fam, meanwhile, they're not standing idly by here. Already set up on the next neutral objective in that turtle. Boots opening up vision, but here we go. Samo already with a rough wave.
Retribution on point by Jana right now as Baloy is able to find a hook onto Kyrie. Luke finds the kill right now, but he's going to be pinned down. A boy going to be taken down. Baloyski still
Boots
able to
goes
run
down.
Luke and Jana wreaking havoc in that back line. Samuel now trying to run away.
Jana, oi.
Gets out with the help of the quad shadow. Onyx Esports still leading, but it's a good trade by Geek Fam, picking up a turtle and a few kills.
They're doing
Yeah,
what they
good
can,
trade.
Right? They're trying to level the pressure that Onyx Esports has, especially now that the members from Onyx Esports have more control because of the rough waves. Did you see what happened there? Samuel instantly went into the back line, took down a boy, just eliminating any source of potential that the real-world manipulation could have landed onto Onyx.
It's very tough for Geek Fam still, though, because just now, what happened was Luke and Baloy both instantly went on towards Kyrie. Baloy getting a good hook, but there's no one to really follow up on that, so very wisely, Baloy did not go for the bloody hunt.
That's what I'm surprised about, though, right?
What?
Baloyski is great on the Franco. No one doubts him. He usually gets his hooks, but who's supposed to follow up that initial pickoff? Because, like, Yves can't do it. Yves is like an overtime DPS source of magic, but there's no insta-burst like you'd expect from someone like Beatrix, perhaps, you know? Yeah. How's it gonna work? What's the plan?
Probably it's to get the hook, get the signal.
What's your thoughts about the Valley after MPLI?
Meanwhile, Ta in the bottom side. Boots gonna be caught in the shadow kill. That's a dive as well. Good petrified by Boots.
Hold on.
Boots gets out. Wow, well played by Boots.
Kyrie.
Jana falling. Luke.
Another one? More?
Out to safety. A good play by Luke. But
Just hoping that Moonton using point system qualifier for the next M5.
With a massive hook onto
Nice
Samuel,
hook.
shuts
So the next MPL or any qualifier tournament will be more hype because no more player take a break for a season.
That answers my question.
Yeah, there you go. Chidera, right?
What do you mean though?
And
By
the turret,
point?
exactly.
Like you mean like
Being able
both
to fire
MPLs?
out, but that means Baloyski is going to be reliant on that flicker, which has 120 cooldown, and that's not as fast as you'd like.
I got you. Like they use like
I said seconds, right?
my camera froze
I
again.
said minutes.
You guys.
So I asked, is it minutes or seconds, right? But Kyrie here is
Come on.
able to find the retribution onto the turtle. 35 cooldown there.
Okay, here we go. It's gonna land. Are we gonna see another pickoff on the board?
Hold on.
Ooh, the
This game
rough
is-
waves
this
gonna
game is
come
hype.
down in clutch, and that is exactly what we were terrified of. That pickup potential coming in from Samo, comboed in with.
I think that's fair, but they have to have a way to have a tiebreaker without just a game.
Oh,
Like without just a best of 5. That's the thing.
That's the damage. My goodness. Chidera gonna be taking down Drian as well to trade here. Samo. Oh no, that might have been a mistake.
Sam fixed it. That was a good try. If I go to Indonesia, I will definitely vlog.
By Samo, he gets out as well. Samo, my goodness.
The Valley and M4,
Meanwhile, in the mid lane,
I think they're gonna do good.
gets
I think they're gonna do good.
Wow.
I don't think this is the meta.
Oh my God, I can't believe Beloy
I think this is this is showing some of the meta, but I don't think this is it, yo. I don't think it's all going to be damage jungle. I don't think it's going to be assassin jungle. Maybe we get a couple more patches. It could switch completely. If I go to Indonesia, then I will definitely vlog, guys. You already know that. As long as I have internet and Wi-Fi.
Yeah, there you go. Crossbow tank.
Yeah, mukbang. Gonna try to get Mirko to take me around town. If I go. Guys.
Gonna be the main target, taken down, shut down by Jana, folded, just like you guys can fold your
Nothing's
phone.
written in stone yet, guys. Stop trying to, really trying to get that information out of me.
Locked up, the bloody hunt, just playing such a massive role here in the game to shut down the mobility of the Onyx members.
Man, so far, once again, 6 minutes has elapsed, and already, what, 13 kills? So many trades happening on the board. Both of these teams are looking for those pickoffs. But in the end, Onyx still holding that gold lead, but it might actually convert soon on to Geek as they have the initial setup.
There's a high chance. There's a high chance you guys may see me there.
Information to his team, but
There's a good
actually towards
chance.
his bottom side, they're trying to punish Chidera instead.
There's a good chance,
See
guys.
the watch party as well. So filled right now. Kyrie. Wow.
There's a good chance. There's a good chance, man.
Having a good time on this 1-1. Shut down. Beloy able to find a hook onto Kyrie. Looking for the bloody hunt. Does not find it just yet. Will find it in the end. Luke picking up the kill right there. But
If I knew that I was going, I probably wouldn't be allowed to tell you guys.
Luke now looking
You know?
for more damage on it. Razor's Wrath dealing so much and sustaining him back up. Samuel gonna be caught. Brilliant plays by Geek Fam to punish on
If I knew that I was going, I wouldn't be able to tell you guys. So you're never gonna get an answer out of me,
I'm just
whether I am or whether I'm not.
they keep playing like this into the late
Dave's
game.
already said that he's going. He's leaked that information.
From the side of Onyx Esports, definitely you are going to feel the damage coming in from CW. Depending on what Samuel builds, he could also scale into the late game. But from the side of Geek Fam, who do you have? Chidera, and you also have a boy.
Yeah. Technically, you also have Luke, right? He does fall off, but the sustainability is the main reason people pick this.
I think the Valley will do good, though. I really have faith that the Valley will do good.
He is going to be a threat in the
I think it's a guaranteed top 8 and a high chance of top 4.
Third turtle of the game, so that's the final one.
The Valley gets top 4, I'm happy. I'm super happy. Valley gets top 4, I'm super proud of them.
On in the later stages, right? You can see his itemization as well. He's building full damage. He doesn't care. He doesn't need utility. He doesn't need defensive items. He's going glass cannon because he wants to split push. He wants to look for 1v1s with the high-end drive.
So that gives him actually a plan B, right? Like, even if they don't lead in terms of those rotations, in terms of those kills and team fights, they are going to be able to get something on the map. But talking about things on the map, Jana Cutie instantly...
Why? What happened between him and Midnight? Did something happen between him and Midnight?
Here. You can see the weakness points pop
Question
off.
mark?
Tang gonna take him down. Drian all alone, but no, Simon goes in as well.
Uh-oh. Chardina? Oh.
Beloy fall into the hands of CW.
Onyx takes this. Onyx.
4-4-1. Onyx Esports completely in control in the 9th minute of the game as they look to convert on the bottom side tier 2.
They switched their dream back on here in game number 4 as they are looking to get a dominant pushover Geek Fam right now. Janakuti trying to get his own buff. I don't think it's going to happen. It's going to get taken away, stolen by CW on the Earthal.
He doesn't want to use the Retribution because he knows the purple buff is going to be up. He cannot use that Retribution on the orange. You might as well just give it away. Purple buff way more useful on the hands of Hayabusa. But Samo has completed that Genius 1. Like you mentioned,
Clock of Destiny as well.
On his itemization, he is going to be able to scale with that magic penetration. He will be able to deal as much damage as he does, even in the early stages, in that later stage. And a big question to me was, how did Jana get picked off in the mid lane by Drian on a Hayabusa? He definitely went into aggressive. That's why he got punished. And he needs to stop doing this because he needs to play around
Basic. I disagree, man. I disagree. Everyone keeps saying Basic is like the weak link, man.
The Lord already spawned.
The man got like 3 MVPs in the game against Vendetta.
Into the area, CW as
Like,
well. Kadita trying to
I don't think
clear that
Basic
top
is like
side to put a little bit more pressure on Loiski.
Kelra level gold laner. I don't think he's like a god gold laner.
Huge resource wasted.
But he could stalemate as long as, I mean, if he's getting ganked, then he's getting ganked, you know? If like, but I think he needs to maybe open up his hero pool a bit more. Like, get a bit more comfortable on a few other things.
Disciplined gameplay. Again, playing it their way here in the 10th minutes.
I know that Dave has like said some things about MPLPH and like
Luke trying to
Dave's definitely said some controversial things. So I'm wondering, has like Midnight responded? Like, are there streamers, content creators over there that have like responded and talked about how they're not crazy about Dave?
The Holy Crystal being secured by Kyrie already, so it's
I know we had some issues last year, and even this year during the last season, he was talking about how some teams like got paid off. Like, bro, why would you even release a video like that? You're farming for views, bro. You're view farming. And I love Dave to death, but I think when like you're in a position that you're in, like for me, for example, like my PR, my public relations needs to be pretty good, right? I try not to burn any bridges. Though, like, that's just not my style anyways, I feel like.
When he purifies out of one, there's another. There's another. It keeps on stacking.
Bro,
So much
Gushin as well. Gushin with the
At this
buffs.
point, Jadero
Hoon
really needs to
pocket
play
pick.
like an assassin. He needs to stay back,
Like,
wait
I
for
feel
the
like
resources to be spent
the
by
Valley
then
has
come
some, like,
back in, because
for
he goes
once,
in, plays
the
like
difference between the
Normal,
Valley and
will die.
and BTK last year is I feel like the Valley has a lot more depth to them than what BTK had last year. I think BTK had great synergy, and that is something that the Valley's kind of lacking, but when it comes to depth and compositions, I feel like the Valley has a much deeper level than BTK had last year. Point blank. You can't argue that. Like, you can't argue the fact that, like, the Valley has such a bigger hero pool right now. Chicken has a much larger hero pool. Shark has a much larger hero pool. Zane has a much larger hero pool. Hoon has a huge hero pool in a sense of mid lane, from mage to some pocket assassin picks.
What
I mean,
play he gets out in time with the oddity, perfectly timed, and also the rough waves. Cancels any sort of threat from that dive. Both flickers used by Luke and Beloy. No engage potential next.
Huge bait at the moment here. Onyx Esports being able to just do so much on the board. Dreon gonna get caught, but he does still have the heavy spin. Not the target that you'd expect, because, you know, even if he does, and they are gonna be able to get Dreon of all people, he just goes in, uses the heavy spin, and that's actually gonna be a hook in the favor of Onyx.
True. Exactly.
Has to be careful here.
That's why it's such a high risk, high reward hero, right? This Franco, especially up against Onyx, because if you hook Samo, he can actually just get out. He can put on some damage as well with rough waves. Hook
Yeah.
Dreon,
I don't know. I think they might switch it up.
I think the only
I think
targets are Kyrie and CW.
you gotta think, right?
Boots has an eye for an eye. Can't
I
get
think
out
it's
of that.
good.
It's gonna be
I think,
a
yes, it
wasteful
shook people up.
resource placed onto these
I
players.
they still have that in them, right? They still have that in them. But they also have a much better grasp on the meta. And I think some of those picks that are like
Beloy's gonna be opening up that bush. They're gonna be resetting this Lord, but just keep your eyes on Samo.
I think
This is not good. I've been watching it for the past like 30 seconds, I think. I saw him set up. He's waiting.
I think some of those interesting picks are gonna come from like Hoon, Basic, and
that's gonna be so
and
much
Chicken.
damage. Insta one shot for the members of Geek Fam if he gets it.
Kyrie used his ability. He is forced to use that ultimate. Dreon with the heavy spin, already popped up. Samo with the conceal now, looking for the backlines right now. Chidera's gonna be the target. Chidera falls to the flags from Samo. The shadow kill to run away, dealing a lot of damage, but it's Boots. It's Samo who's massive. A boy still trying to run away, but will
Good pick.
be caught.
Boots.
Phantom slash of Boots.
I'm missing
Onyx
stuff, guys. I'm
Esports
missing
with a
stuff because I'm
brilliant
talking to
flank
y'all.
by Samo.
I want to go
7,000
back.
gold
What
lead. It's a
happened
3.
there?
Onyx. The shadow right now. Chidera's gonna be the target. Chidera falls to the flags from Samo. The shadow kill to run away, dealing a lot of damage, but it's Boots. It's Samo who's massive.
We gotta go farther back. I'll answer your guys' questions in a second.
Shot for the members of
Oh,
Geek Fam
oh, look
if
at
he gets it.
Samo in this bush back here on the minimap.
He is forced to use that ultimate.
Drian.
With the heavy spin, already popped up. Samo with the conceal now, looking for the backlines right now. Chidera's gonna be the target. Chidera falls.
Samo finds it. Look at his positioning. Look at Samo, bro.
Forced to use that ultimate.
Samo's positioning right here. Comes around the side with the conceal play.
Chidera's gonna be the target. Chidera falls.
Bro, that play right there.
From Samo. The shadow kill to run away.
That is what really did the deal.
It's Samo who's massive. A boy still trying to run away, but will be caught in the phantom slash of Boots. Onyx Esports with a brilliant flank by Samo.
That is.
7,000 gold lead. It's a 3-0 and the enhanced Lord.
So much in favor of Onyx Esports right now. Is it going to put so much damage onto John as well? He gets taken out with the killing spree. Only Beloyski is left standing, and this is looking like
GG's. GG's.
Esports able to end Beloy.
Here we go, here we go. Like, Nitana's a very strong jungler at the moment. If you get protection for your jungle, aka Lilia Grok, I think the trip for TV is going to be huge for them because they can work on that synergy on top of existing hero pool they have. That's exactly, like, that's why I have even more faith in the Valley right now, because they're going to Indo on the first. My worry is this, is they're going to go to Indonesia and play on the Indo server a bunch. and get too caught up in maybe of what the Indo meta is. That's my worry. I hope that a lot of PH teams go to Indo as well and they get a chance to scrim, because that's my worry. Is like, nothing against Indo, but like I hope they don't get too caught up on like trying to deal with, well, like what we're, like this burst meta, because I got a feeling we're going to see a couple different things come into M4, and I just hope they keep their minds open, which we saw them do that in M3. So
popped and used, and it wasn't enough to find Samo. And Samo with that final flank, he nailed it. He basically said, I want this MVP. That play was insane by Samo. He finds Chidera out of all people.
And it's peculiar, right? Because in the regular season, when
my personal tier list team of M4, I put TV on number 4. I put them up there.
Usually on the Diggy, the Matilda. Lolita even isn't really too much of a hard engage the way he used to play it.
Yep. It's
But
more
now,
PL cover.
Exactly, right? And when we see Keyboy's the one who's usually with these all-in, very hard
Is the Valley and
CC
Blacklist.
type of heroes, but man,
Eliminate in
gameplay
first
has
exit.
just gone up. He is so versatile now. Samo can actually
What do you mean by eliminate in first exit?
And pick off heroes like Keyboy.
Well, right now, I think it's time to throw it over to Rashman, Hoshi, Bookboy, Bookman for the analysis.
Bye-bye.
It's a long wait.
Geek fam want to pick up that Gushin. Onyx, I don't think they're gonna let them.
Blacklist will show an unknown hero, jungler.
And Geek fam will be forced to pick.
I don't know.
First, if not, Onyx are gonna be
We'll
forced
see.
to pick it up.
I think we're going to see a lot of crazy stuff in
You
M4.
can see it here. Geek fam at
I think we're going to see a lot of crazy stuff in M4.
It might happen.
It might happen. It might happen. It all depends on what Onyx Esports go for here in the last ban. Will it be the Amon? Will it be the... Oh, the Fanny's actually still open. To
I'm not
use.
judging
So
PH. I'm
we're gonna see
saying,
here 3 seconds left to
other than casting, do you do analysis?
decide.
Yeah.
I don't know. Amon,
I mean, I do.
Fanny.
I do analysis. Well, do you mean like just like deep breakdowns on games? Like deep breakdowns?
I mean, last time around,
Like watching a game like this and really breaking it down?
the bans according to the playstyle that they want to go for, but here we go. Onyx Esports have actually opted to leave everything open.
Well, they're not going to... Hopefully, they don't choose who they go for. I think the Valley wrecks Latam, though. I think like maybe RRQ Akira could be an issue, but I think the Valley wrecks them, bro.
You have the Franco for the single lockdown, and that's exactly what they go
Like,
for.
do you?
right?
My question is, Sam Fixit. Do you mean like on the caster's desk? Do I do analysis? Because
Not really
yes,
sure who yet, actually.
like I don't
Still
always do
for
play-by-play.
heroes.
Like technically, Eterna is the analysis right now, right?
Fanny's sitting
Or
at esports
Color. You could say she's called Color, but Color
It's only to
is
pick up
for
right now,
analysis.
easy
Like for M4.
on Fanny, up against Onyx.
If I cast an M4, I'd be willing to do whatever they tell me to. They want me to do play-by-play. They want me to do analysis. They want me to stand on a box and preach the good word. I'll do it.
Now they're back to comfort picks. Fanny, Fredrin.
Oh, and even the Matilda here. So, very interesting. They are still trying to get that early game lead, definitely with the Matilda being picked up as well. A lot more cover as well, and of course, if Ferdinand wants to go in for the invade, they do
GG's,
have
man.
a
Onik takes this. We all know Onik takes it, but Janet Cuny on this. Here's the thing, right, with the Fanny, though? Gushin can chase you. There goes my cam again. What a pose, though, for my cam. I'm chatting out right there.
Phobius. Geek Fam can pick up Phobius.
If Onyx don't ban it out, right? That's
I'm
big if.
chatting out.
Thing is, the Fredrin is going to go to the XP lane. We have never seen a boy play that Phobius in the mid lane. He's usually just on the Valentina, the Lilia, the Yi. Just a standard mages. Do you really want to risk that much? At this point, go for it, right? That's my opinion.
Each team of auto-lock ban heroes like Onik and Kyrie Fanny, Echo on Yaoi Chow. On your analysis, what's auto-ban heroes from TV? Depends on who we're talking about, right?
I think Irithel Bruno. And then
if they want to ban out, so like, all right, we saw The Simpsons. What they did is they were banning out
Geek fam the Leslie.
Zane Zakai and his Karina, right?
But we haven't seen, yeah, exactly though.
And those have been hot picks for him. That's probably going to change a lot by the time we get to M4. For gold lane, you got to ban out Basics Claude. Basics Claude. It's very clean. For Hoon, I think Gus is going to be a huge ban against him, right? But I think his pool's deep enough that I don't think you really want to focus. I mean, the Valentina, of course, but is that really a ban towards Hoon or just a ban in general, right? Chicken, he's got a deep pool as well, right? Don't forget Basics Harris. We haven't seen Basics Harris, so I can't say to ban it just yet, right? We haven't seen him wrecking any competitive scene with Harith yet, so I don't know.
Unless Onyx Esports wants to pick up the Melissa first.
TREX to cast in Grand Finals in M4 or playoffs? Hey, man. I don't know yet. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? TREX, hashtag TREX to M4. It's been a movement for a while now, guys. It's been a movement for a while.
Are Geek Fam going to pick up on this? Are they going to be banning out the Melissa?
I think they need to. But if they don't ban the Melissa on it.
Here's the thing, right?
Remember when they went up against Kabuki's Fanny?
Ban, yeah, Shark Grok, Basics Claude. Shark's Matilda's also clean. But you don't see a lot of, like, immediate banning towards the roam right now in the current meta. Like, first round bans? Do you really use that on Shark? You could.
Let's see, Claude. I think the Claude is just the safest pick right now for Onyx Esports, unless they want to pick up a Beatrix. Both heroes are good.
My favorite caster is Odd Pixel and Captain Slacks. Aren't those Dota casters?
Remember, it's CW.
How dare you? No, I listen to some Dota casting. I listen to some League casting. Honestly, I was thinking about after, like, probably tomorrow or sometime, I'm going to probably listen to the League Worlds Finals. Listen to the casters on there.
So much lockdown. Fanny is going to have a lot of trouble.
Staking up Shark, yeah.
So much.
Yeah, but Shark has a deep pool too, bro.
Oh, man.
And who's going where still at this point?
Shark's Lolita should be respected. Of course, it's literally like, bro, you see Venus playing that Lolita right now? You know where that came from? You know where that came from? Shark. See Blacklist using that. Every team using the Lolita right now? You know where that came from? Shark.
And right now, looking at Geek Fam.
They don't have anything to lose, to be honest. There you
Mirko
go.
TREX Leo would be lit, yeah. Mirko TREX Leo would be lit. Leo Naisu TREX would be lit. It'd be really lit.
No, Jana's not having a good time.
Here's the thing, though, man. If I go to M4, I really want to do play-by-play. And I know if I'm with Mirko, they probably won't let me. I want to cast as Mirko, but at the same time, I want to do play-by-play.
Wait, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Jungle. So it's not
I feel like it's a great opportunity to, like, set my name and get known. So, like, play-by-play is kind of crucial when I go to M4. I'm down for whatever. Once again, wherever they want to put me, I'll stand there and smile, and I'll kill it. Because I'm a good analysis caster. I know I'm a good analysis caster.
With a risky one. Ladies and gentlemen, the final game.
I know CW picks up the Moskov.
2022.
Hold up. Hold up. Wait. They just picked up the Chow Jungle. Wait. Onyx is spicy, bro.
Risky game, the last game of the series, the last game of the entire tournament run, and it's all gonna come back down to the results of this best of one. As now we're gonna see here, this is interesting, right? Because Jana QT is actually opted for the high
M Worlds. Wait, is M Worlds different than M4? I'm confused.
Right? The Moskov does have a natural CC to push him back. You can see that the Moskov is also being babysitted by Samo on the Franco.
Oh, you mean like M? You're talking about when M4, like when M Worlds is in PH, I'll get a slot because Leo and Naisu will look out for me. It's a possibility.
We'll see how they play around it, but Geek Fam surely have the bottom side control in the gold lane because of this matchup. TREX is going to be able to clear the waves faster with the help of Mathilda. And even in the kill pressure department, Samo can't really place that much on the Chidera with that guiding wind being available from Aloy.
So let's break this down for a second, right? I'm frozen again. So let's fix that first. Bro, I really got to figure out why my cam keeps freezing. There's got to be a way to figure it out, and I know I could just Google it. Let's break this down. The real reason why that Cho jungle is so clutch is because now Fanny can't invade. Exactly what Falahi just said. Now, Fanny cannot invade, bro. No, you see none. You see no coming to that jungle or you're dead. And not only that, you still have the Gus, so you still have the damage. I already know that Onik wins this, but like, and then to top all of this off, you pick up the Moskov, right? And the Moskov adds even more lockdown, even more CC possibilities if you want to fight in this jungle. And like, Moskov already has that possibility to get you to bump against the wall, but if you take these fights in the jungle, Onik is dominating any jungle fight that happens. Any fight that's in a tight spot, even in the pits, the Lord pits, Onik has so much possibilities, so much lockdown on their side right now. And yes, it's a lot of like single player CC, but when you have the Franco, you have the Moskov, and you have the Cho, that is a lot of single player CC, right? Like, and you spread that out. Like, looking at Geek, they have zero fucking CC right now. Zero. Like, yes, they have the Circling Eagle, but it's not enough, bro. You have some slowdown with the Ice Queen wand on a boy, but still not enough at all. Like, and like Onyx draft looks really weird to like if someone just Fredrin. That's not CC, man. That's not enough. You have the taunt. You got a taunt. You got a taunt. That's I guess that's CC, bro. But like compared to what Onyx has right now, like team fight composition taunts, like, and especially like I think if Geek Fam, what they needed to do here, however they end up losing this, like they needed to really about pick and choose where they take their fights on the map. Like they need to try to fight in lanes and in big spaces, because if they take fights in small spaces, it's GG's, yo. It's GG's. And we all know it ends up being GG's here.
Try and bait the resources coming in from Onyx Esports. We have seen the Fanny do exactly that, right? Convert to the utility type. But now here, he's gonna get caught.
Gets the hook down. Jana with a cutthroat, gonna be kicked down.
But there's your kick, right? There's your kick. There's your kick. There's your kick. Come on. Come on. Come on. Jana should know. You can't come in there. You can't come in here. She would have died earlier if CW didn't use his skill on the creep. Would have been dead earlier. Would have got pinned up against that wall.
To the hands of Kyrie. This composition, all three of the counters doing work against Jana.
Already in from the early game. Under 1 minute, you can feel the pressure onto Jana QT. But you're right. When we go back out, third-person view here, kind of just zoom out, we can see that Geek Fam, they do have a boy and Beloyski in that mid lane who's going to clear a lot faster as well. And that might just be the saving grace that they need. But the neutral objective contest, I think it's a little too difficult. They need to focus their attention elsewhere. Right now, Boots already in the vicinity, opening up the map. Kyrie as well, looking towards getting the next neutral objective. There is a Luke, Beloyski, and a boy.
And Kyrie can use that way the dragon to help secure turtles.
Right now,
like,
more pressure here. The spear connecting right
now. Boots. Boots on this, oh my god. Not only that, Boots on this mother-loving Benedetta, bro.
That's the lockdown. Jana locked down completely. It's disgusting.
Why did Jana even go in there, bro? Why did Jana even go in there? What were they thinking? What were you thinking, bro?
turtle.
You were in mid lane. You were good. You just left it. You should have known better. Way the dragon never got used. It never got used. Neither did the bloody hunt.
Locked down completely. It's disgusting. He was unable to move.
Yikes.
2-0 trade for
Yikes.
Onyx, just like that. And this is what we were fearing.
Yikes, yikes,
because
yikes, yikes, yikes.
Jana Cutie forced with the retribution. He can't go for a purify. So how does he go anti-CC?
Geek fams panic,
So
panic,
difficult for him
panic.
to farm anything. And if
They're
you guys
panicking,
don't want
guys.
the same difficulty, check out the tutorial here. How to own up your coin farming skills with HSBC in the game, where you can apply it outside of the game as well.
It's so disgusting. It's
So disgusting.
If you're
It
Jana
is.
right
It
now,
really is
if I'm
disgusting,
Jana,
yo.
I'm so frustrated. I'd be tilted, right?
Yeah.
3 heroes that
He's
counter
right.
you. These heroes that shouldn't be played in the... It's so annoying. Onyx Esports. This is why they let go of the Fanny. They know how to counter the Fanny. We saw this happen to Kabuki. It was
And the thing is,
unrivaled. And you guys can get the
thing
unrivaled
is,
gaming
right,
experience as well with the
it's like
Z445.
the heroes they
And you
chose
can
aren't
by
like
downloading
worthless.
the app Omne
Like,
on your Z445.
you still have some damage with Moskov. You have a lot of pin. And then you still have Drian to outburst damage. So, like, it's okay that they used all 3 of these heroes just to deal with Jana. Because they can also use them in other places, like right there.
So much damage plays on to Beloyski here. Kyrie going to be able to get another one on the board. A boy is going to be the one to fall next. That is a 2-0 trade once again. And here in the 4th, almost 5th minute, 5-0 comparison in terms of those kills.
What a draft by Onyx Esports. It feels like, again, with the drafts, they've just
Look at them, bro. Look at them.
So much
They're like, come on,
Jana
Chidera.
threat
Come
in
on,
the early stages.
Chidera.
Gone.
Oh,
Chidera
big
gets
hook.
hooked.
You're dead.
It's
You're
the
dead.
damage coming
You're
in.
dead.
Chidera gonna be taken
Jana
down.
Cutie
That
picking up
trade
something
comes
here at
in.
least.
Jana looking for the play. It's Kyrie with the way the
Uh-oh,
draft
Kyrie.
will not use it. Jana, an amazing double kill.
Good play by
despite
Jana. Good play by
Kyrie
Jana.
having that way the
Risky,
dragon.
but good play.
The movement from Jana. The way Geek Fam wins this is by out-executing, by outplaying
Yeah.
with the mechanics that they have.
Beautiful. Wants to trade in favor of Geek Fam here, and they're going to have the potential to be able to get this turtle uncontested. A good trade for Geek Fam here. They're grasping at straws, though, at this point, right? They need to be lucky at this point for Onyx Esports to make a misplay on those CC, because they're not relying just on one member. They have 2 other members to do the lockdown. They really are playing it their way, like you guys can with the Aurora Collection Logitech. The best in
Aurora.
the business. Beautiful headset.
Aurora.
Clear communication as well.
Jana QT equalizing already. He had 2 deaths early on, but now has 2 kills. Kyrie, though, not letting that happen. The purple buff was taken away by Jana now.
Jana does get it. By the dragon. Drian.
Jana trying to run,
Gross.
but the damage,
Gross.
the burst
Gross. Gross.
is
Gross.
too
Gross.
much. Flicker from Luke, final blow as well by Boots, petrifying them, but will not be able to save the last Kage. Drian falls, but Jana's been shut down.
With everything being said, though, he's still able to equalize in terms of that level, right? Jana Cutie only 1 level behind, despite how punished he was in that early game. But here we go in the mid side. A boy and Beloyski trying to get what they can, trying to look for a trade. But oh my god, Beloyski! He's still able to get out, though. Whew.
Whew.
Good
Eterna.
Lloyd there from the iron. I thought he was done for too. Samo had the bloody hunt available, but now looking at the items, CW has the
Jana
stun
going
there, so
for
not good with the steel leg plates as well. Building towards the Berserker's Fury.
Malefic Roar.
Kyrie's looking for the play, circling Eagle onto Kyrie right now, but look at the cut, the petrify as well. Locking
Boy
the
goes down.
Meanwhile, the back line, my goodness, Beloy gets hooked, gets stunned, suppressed
Oh.
out. Chidera unable to do anything. It's a 2 for 0, but Geek
Bro.
were able to find the turret.
Bro, Geek Fam. Geek Fam. Come on. Geek Fam.
Gonna be able to push even further. Onyx.
You can do better than
still
this.
1,000 gold lead.
Geek Fam.
We can see Jana Cutie's next item. It was the Malefic Roar. So he's
Sad,
still
bro.
looking for more damage to get.
New Wave got
Chaos
reverse
on the
swept
board.
too.
He has to be
That's
very
just a
focused.
horror. I feel like that's
And the
such a horror. In a
communication
best,
has to be on point as well.
it's one thing to get reverse swept in a best of 3, but in like a best of 5 or like a best of 7,
Again,
It
here
just-
it is, a
it's-
free turtle for Onyx Esports. Samo,
it's
you're
like,
right.
God, like you
That was
lost,
so
like
smart.
losing 3 games in a row is tough,
To
man.
act as,
And I feel like at this point they're like, now you're like, you know, you lose 1 game, you're like, okay, it's cool. Then you lose the 2nd game, and now like that big confidence, now you're worried, right? Now you're
Before that happened is
stressed.
the fact that Geek Fam, they need
You
to
felt
be
like
very
you had
on
it.
point in terms of that communication, but once again, Suppress is gonna go to the hands of Belois. He goes in here, Mirko.
Janacutie finds CW. Sam HQD, Kyrie looking for something, able to lock on to Janacutie. 2 for 1 over the side of Onyx. We're going to try to outcast Mirko. We're going to try to outspeed him. Beloiski's still looking for something. Boots maybe going a little bit too deep, but a nice kick from Kyrie. Gets the G-Kondo. Beloiski trying to get away here. Can't.
By Beloy.
He's a fast boy. He's a fast boy.
Away from Onyx Esports.
I feel like I got speed though too. Got a fast tongue.
Lead up to a 2,000 gold lead, but that has actually been inhibited to only 1,000. The communication has to be on point. I keep trying to make my point, and I keep trying to.
They
it
say
keeps
no.
failing.
No, Eterna.
Always.
No, that's what
They're
they say.
denying it from me.
They are.
They don't. Definitely. And now Onyx Esports, right? They have to be clear. No, I mean Geek Fam. See, now I'm getting frustrated with my own point. Guys, come on, chill out.
And they don't want to let you look.
There you go. Boots nearly gets taken down again. Still able to get away though with his skills and abilities. And of course, a reset happening as now they are going to be centering onto Kyrie here in this mid side. No, I give up. Don't look
Chat.
at me.
Y'all getting quiet, man.
I wanted to see if you wanted to go for
I'm not doing it
another,
again.
you know, hey, perfect timing right now. This is your time, literally. We're having downtime. Okay.
What'd you guys eat tonight?
What I'm trying to say
Or this
is that
morning?
Geek Fam needs to be
What'd you have for
on point with their
breakfast?
communication, right? They need to know whose ultimates have been used, and that's going to be the opportunity, that window, that sliver of window of opportunity for Janacutie to go in and maximize on his damage onto the members of Onyx Esports. There you go.
Wow, there you go. Finally, it's out there, but Geek Fam instantly look for a fight right now. Luke gonna go on to Drian, taunting him up. Jana with the cables.
Oh, Chidera pops that Nibiru's passion a little bit too early.
Out by Samo. One hook and it could be over. One way the dragon.
Yeah.
As well. So much lockdown. Geek need to play around Jana, need to help him out.
Korean coming around the side looking for something.
Going for the G-Kundo. Gonna be taunt
on a Kyrie.
Hook not connecting. Geek Fam still dancing around the Lord with the mid pressure. Pushed in by Onyx Esports. They're looking for a fight right now. Samuel jumps in. He finds Chidera, and with the final blow, it's gonna be damage coming through. It is not even the Lord for Geek Fam. CW finds it. Drian goes.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Still alive. Luke.
Kyrie's still looking. Hunting.
Them down. Onyx Esports with a 4,000 gold lead. 10 minutes in, Geek Fam tried everything, but it did not work.
Impeccable targeting, impeccable timing, impeccable management of those resources on Esports. There's not much to say at this point. Geek Fam trying to put up a fight here in that mid side, but only to be able to clear that mid, try to alleviate a little bit of pressure, realizing that that Lord is stomping its way in that top side. Kyrie here, even though Belois.
What am I going to watch after this, guys? What games am I going to watch after this?
He's so tanky as well. So difficult. 5,000 gold lead for Onyx here in the 11th minute.
It's looking bleak for Geek Fam. Oh. Nightmare is Beloy, gets hooked again.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Drian very low though.
Luke in the back line doing so much, but he's going to be stunned on the wall. A boy gonna be slashed to pieces. Jana and Chidera, the only members left standing is Onyx Esports. Look to run wild on Geek Fam. The reverse sweep is in their eyes.
What a way to go, Geek Fam. What a way to go.
7,000 gold lead in
Every game's been like 20 minutes.
one-sided,
And this
how
game, just
dominant
Onyx,
this game
just...
has been.
It's
very
always
difficult
sad
for
when the
Geek Fam to
final
do
game of the
what they
series
could
is just a
with
complete
the
stomp.
draft that was given to them. And
It's
look
kinda
at
sad.
the two lanes collapse here, the bottom and the mid side. They're looking for the base turret.
I feel like it's never what you want to see.
The top side trying to push,
You know?
but unfortunately,
We went all the way to game 5.
they are still able to fend though at this
And now
point.
Onyx is just like,
Another
yo,
short
we're
reset,
done.
a little bit of
GG's.
time for Geek Fam to
Wrap
take
it up,
the-
boys. Pack your
What
bags.
is that breath for?
Pack your
Esports
bags.
keeps taking it away.
It's inevitable.
It's looking grim again. Scarlet Phantom, Berserker's Fury, now endless battle with that steel-like plates for CW, but at this point, you can expect him to sell it for a Wind Talker, for a Malefic Roar. Samo is so annoying. I want to beat this guy up. No, that's so annoying. He's constantly just such an annoying threat in every single game. He never fails to be annoying for the enemy team. But hey, if you're Onyx, you're smiling all the way.
Oh, that's gross. That's it. GG's.
It's a monster. Now, with with Boots jumping in forward. John
Franco's still viable, ladies and gentlemen.
No purple buff, he's forced
Franco's
to run away,
still
but Onyx
disgusting,
wants to
ladies
chase
and
him
gentlemen.
down.
No, 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 Jana, not like this. Not like this.
There's no way away. There's no way to go. Not like this.
CW with the damage again.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Surviving, getting a bit more space to breathe, but as we
They're
mentioned
everywhere.
before, Onyx Esports looking to run them down. Luke
Oh.
with the dragon locking them down. That sustain will not be there. For
GG's,
the
another
man.
hook.
Again! What is this man made of?
I have
Jana,
no
stop.
idea
Jana, don't
at
do
this
it.
point.
Jana.
He's landing the hooks on all the important members, and now they are a man up. Once again, a perfect conversion for Onyx Esports.
Dream just got
On to the next
penetration in,
neutral
too.
objective. Geek fam, honestly, at this point, you have
You
nothing
can't
to
come in.
lose.
Jana, don't do it. You
Try
can't
and
go in there.
contest it.
You can't.
They don't.
Samo kills you, murders you,
10,000,
annihilates you.
10,000 gold lead. Actually, here in the 13th minute, a Lord on the way. 2 inhibitor turrets, 2 base turrets taken down. Very exposed base. They only have 1 base turret left in that top side. As this may be the final stand, the final run for Geek Fam here in MPLI.
The journey to get here. 2-0 start. Everyone wrote them off. Beating everyone.
Wait, is my
to the
chat?
finals, but this
Have you guys
might
been
be
chatting
it
this
for
whole
Geek
time?
Fam, as Onyx Esports make their way into the base slowly with the mid lane.
Bro, I think my chat just froze.
Top side going to be targeted by CW. Again, Chadera trying to do his best to clear it out. Is able to. Good defense from Geek Fam. Are able
You guys have
to
been
stay
chatting
in the
this whole
game for a
time,
little
yo?
longer. Onyx Esports forced to back off. The miracle not over yet.
Remember, Samo has that flicker and also has the Bloody Hunt and his first skill. Geek Fam, they need to be able to position very, very wisely, but Kyrie also is going to be a huge factor. As there you go, Drian goes in.
Oh my god. Bro, my chat froze on my side.
Is massive, but Chadera's even bigger. The miracle play, the Hail Mary play. Malloy jumps in. Everyone looking for
Oh my god, bro. Y'all been
Chadera
talking this whole time.
Once again, Jana jumps in, but with nature saves CW. He's massive. He's a monster.
GG's.
Onyx Esports once again.
GG's.
A triple
Bro, I
kill
thought you
for
guys were just quiet as hell.
A
That's why I was like, what'd you guys eat for breakfast?
Built from the past for the future. The new Kage era begins for Onyx Esports.
A back-to-back MPLI award here for Onyx Esports as they have won with a very dominant fashion, going
GG's, 100K.
against Geek Fam. Initially, it was looking grim, Mirko. 2-0 already. Geek Fam only needed 1 more game, but eventually, Onyx Esports, their experience, their skill, their insight, and their choices have brought them to this point.
GG's,
Supported by
GG's,
the
good games.
three intelligent, wise coaches as well.
Baby Pork Chop, what's up?
They have done it once again, and they are a step closer to
GG's, GG's,
what we
GG's.
call the MPLI
RSG versus Hack?
curse.
I think I watched that game already, not gonna lie.
For Geek Fam, a sad day for them. They will have to swallow defeat for the first time.
Blackley has been eliminated by Geek Fam in the first game.
Yes.
Yeah, that we expect that. I thought Blackley will be going.
They got all the deaths up?
Onyx.
Yes.
Oh, I can't do this. No.
So yeah. By the way, congratulations to Indonesia that they have 2 teams.
No.
Thanks so much for watching once again. Every single one of you guys from everywhere across the world continue to support One Esports and MPLI. It's been Mirko and Eterna.
We love you.
We do love you. And we will see you in the next event. Thank you so much. From everybody here, we say thank you.
G streaming?
And we say goodbye. We'll see you next time.
What's G doing, bro?
I already own all of those.
This guy's
skins.
streaming?
I don't own that one. And I don't own the Bane Basic.
What do I say to him, guys? What should I say to him? Nerd. Nerd.
Now you know what major I'm gonna use next.
Grace.
I was like, I think I just got it. That's,
TREX, M4 predictions?
No way, if you did.
I didn't get it.
So
You always have
I had this interview, and I'll tell you guys. I had this.
did, I got
like
the
100 diamonds.
I had this interview at the NACT
It's like $2.
that they haven't posted yet,
but I did.
but I'm pretty sure they're gonna at some point. And they asked me who I thought the top 4 was. Nerd.
You see my tank claw? You got a T-Rex claw? What's up, my guy?
Um.
Got a T-Rex claw? Look at this. It's green screen because there's green on it.
Lol. And they asked me who I think who I think would win would be, and I told them I would. Of course, I'm gonna guess NA, right? I'm not gonna go against America because I'm American. So I put the Valley as the win because I wouldn't feel right putting any other team there because I'm like cursing my own name, cursing my own people, right? But I did say top 4, right? And I think top 4, I got Spicy, right? The Valley. I said Blacklist. Honestly, I want to put I said Echo, but I feel like we could definitely see an Indo team. But then I put the Falcon in top 4 as well. I put Falcon Esports in top 4 as well. Not the Falcon, but Falcon Esports. Is this guy drawn? He's drawn right now?
Skin looks so dope, though.
You drawn?
I might have to cost
For
it.
Seiya?
Like, look at the dude's chest.
You drawn for Seiya?
Facial paint, though.
Okay, okay.
It took me about 5,000. I got the crimson wings. I got the Sicilian collector.
Oh, you already
skin.
did?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah, I got her.
why you are so fast?
He already drawed for Seiya.
I don't know.
He already drawed for Seiya.
All of the drawing.
Oh, I see. Oh, wow.
Oh, he drawed for the
All the
collector.
animation.
Yeah. I always
Gross.
like animations.
Apparently I did not.
Collector Sicilian, bro?
Sicilians had any actual good skin.
I'm not crazy about it.
Gotta get it.
Is it a cool skin, bro? Is it?
I didn't even know this skin was out, to be honest.
I just saw the survey, so.
Oh yeah, the dude's sophisticated, bro.
Sophisticated. G.
This would be hard to cosplay.
Is it? Is it really that cool of a skin though?
Leather.
Gee, bro.
A lot of leather.
That's the thing, right? They all look alike.
I mean, compared to like his star, his Valentine, like this, like I'd have to go blonde. I'd have to dye my hair, or wear a wig. I don't like wearing wigs. Don't be timing out, champ. Champ's my coach. All his skins look alike. I don't know, that last one I feel like actually pretty cool. I think I have every single collector skin but but I think it's Bedang or maybe
What's Zane doing, bro?
I think it is. I don't know, man. I forgot what it is. It might be a Masha. Does Masha have a collector skin?
Oh, Valley will definitely be top 5. Well, listen, I've already stated this. I think let's rate him.
You and Ritz? You guys just partying?
I didn't cure the pain. The enemy is banning.
Guys like in a voice chat? Like it. On your stream? Oh, Shuggy Duggy. Now, I seen you live, T-Rex. I seen you live. I was wondering what you were up to. The MPL finals. How'd it go?
I am more
Your team
than
is
a
banning.
weapon.
I've just been
What should
vibing
I
as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, it's not about his pale skin. This man's vampires.
Get to legend fast, so we can
Vampires are always portrayed to be pale. Bro, it's not his skin. I don't care what their skin looks like. It's it's like all of his skins. Like, by God, golly, my eyes.
New wave got reverse sweep. Onik does a reverse sweep. Like,
Why do you have light mode? Sorry. How do I change that again? I don't know.
that is Onik.
Why do I have light mode? That's a great point.
Onic, reverse.
Settings? Advanced settings? I probably shouldn't show you guys that shit. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that's me, not the screen. Someone's gonna hack me, yo. Hi, guys. Appearance, device theme, dark theme. There you go. I fixed it. Yeah, bro, made it back with me. It made it. Bro, the room, I'm so happy I'm not using a curtain anymore. I finally got my own room. It's actually a garage that I turned into my room, but I can finally put all my cool stuff behind me. You guys don't know how long I've been waiting to do this, not gonna lie, bro. Like, we got the M3 gift box, the 515 gift box. We got the banner from the very first ever NACT tournament live LAN event. The banner that everyone signed and took pictures in front of. There's Ritz's name. Storm. We got the Simpsons. The only person who didn't sign it was Zane, so this thing's worthless. But anyways, it's got Tank, G. Did I put my name on this thing? I don't know. My name's on here somewhere. We got AV, OSP Promise, E Money, Blitz, some other people. Where's Pika? Pika, did you sign this thing? Bro, if Pika and Zane didn't sign this thing, it's really fucking worthless, bro. I don't know why I took it home. Sakira, your name's on there. God damn it, Pika didn't sign it either. Bro, nobody nobody important signed this thing. Bro. None of the Valley signed it. Nothing but I was about to say nothing but a bunch of losers. Cass, I'm sorry. Sorry, Simpsons. That was low blow. Sorry. Value of this thing just shot down. The only thing it's got going for it right now is the fact that it's the thing at the... That's God. Yep. Exactly. But yeah. Anyways, we got our M4 towel, Roger towel, banner, whatever you want to call it. It's a towel. It's kind of a towel. It's kind of a banner. I don't know. I would never use it as a towel. Don't worry, it's never been used, guys. We got our limited edition mat, computer mat with Layla on it over there. We got our keyboard that's used as a desk. Isn't plugged in, just used as a desk. We have Catan. We got some Magic the Gathering cards. These keychains, I have my keychains used to hang on my old mic. I think I'm gonna hang them from I'm gonna like put a bunch of pins in this wall and continue to hang my collection of keychains here. An NASL neon sign? Yeah, that'd be cool. Or just a TREX neon sign. But I'll take NAS, whatever, any neon sign will do. You could send me a giant fucking, whatever. I'd put it on my wall. Neon signs are cool no matter what they look like. They're conversation starters. Straight up. When's your birthday? January 3rd, yo. Right when M4 starts. Yeah, it's actually coming. I might get a cool, maybe for my birthday I'll be in Jakarta, huh? Maybe. Not anything's written in stone, guys. Not saying, but can't say or can't, but maybe for my birthday I'll be in Jakarta. Who knows? It's 12:30 a.m. guys. I gotta work at 7. We may call this stream soon. Moot Newt. Valley will be in PH. I think they're going to Indo. I don't know if they're gonna go to PH. Maybe they go to PH and then just have them fly them to Indo instead. That might not be a bad idea. I would rather them be in PH, honestly. I would rather them practice in PH than in Indo. No offense, Indo. Sorry. Miracle might get mad for that one. But yeah. It's like a fruit monster ice or something. I don't know. I have like 3 different vape juices and I just throw them in there. I don't taste it anymore. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, guys. What's Zane doing? Playing Wan Gold Lane? Oh, it's a hard life, yo. He's solo queuing. He's solo queuing. Is there anything interesting to watch on YouTube right now, guys? Any cool Mobile Legends stuff? Any clips? Any funny stuff to watch? No drama? Someone shoot me a video to watch. Why Mirko hates this team? That's too long. I would watch the ShoutCast. That was 7 days ago? Did he talk about NACT? We might watch that.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Boys and girls.
this is
It's
before the
the
NACT
10th
even
episode
happened.
of this.
I already watched this, I think. Chooks? I don't understand what Chooks says. He doesn't speak English. Can't watch Chooks. I'm talking like a short video, like, you know, any clip tubers, anything. Bro, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I guess we're going to call it, guys. I guess we're going to call the stream. It was a fun stream. What are we going to watch tomorrow, though? I guess we'll just watch more
I'm Calcep, and I'm a professional League of Legends player. I decided I'm going to try to hit Mythic and Mobile Legends. I've barely played the game, and I've only
I like Calcep, but that voice just catches you off guard sometimes, yo. That voice just catches you off guard sometimes.
I'm Calcep, and I'm a professional League of Legends player. I decided I'm going to try.
No hate. Love you, bro. Is he still posting daily? Oh, his last post was 6 days ago. He kind of slowed down a bit, huh? Slowed down a little bit? I need people to start sending me some games to review, okay? I need you guys to go on the Discord and send me links to games to review and watch. Or just like epic highlights, moments, whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Just DM me some stuff. Slide up in my DMs. Send me them links. Send me them links, guys. Look out for the kid. I'll be expecting at least 3 by tomorrow. All right? All right. MLBB, exactly. Exactly. MLBB related links. No weird stuff. No Rick rolls, no feet pics, nothing crazy. MLBB related links. Please. All right? Good talk. Good talk. Good hustle. Good hustle. Gushin's getting nerfed already, bro?
Leslie.
I like the fact that you'll be able to put bad ping in the chat. Hey, bro, can you give some advice on what? You got about 3 minutes of my time, bro. I got you. Call me TREX, the therapist. Let me put my glasses on. Hold up. Advice time. How can I help you, sir? Welcome to the TREX hotline. All right, so we got Min Jiong coming in late night. It's 12:30 a.m. on the TREX hotline. Min Jiong wants to ask me, like, which is better, training with your squad or solo rank? Why am I going out of focus? Well, Min Jiong, I guess it all depends on what you're trying to get out of it all. Are you trying to be a competitive team? Because if so, then yes, training with your squad would definitely be better. But if you're just trying to, have fun, do your thing, then I would also say probably playing with your squad may be better. But if you're with a squad that is kind of toxic and not really fun to play with, then maybe solo rank. Maybe just a duo or a trio. I think it depends on what your end goals are with it all. Of course, solo ranking, I think, is nothing really like playing with your, like, if you're trying to get better for, like, maybe rising up the ranks in competitive leagues and things of that nature, then you definitely want to play with a team, because there's a difference between being good at the game and being good with a team at the game. There's a difference between learning how to play with multiple people, and because, like, some people, you could be a great player, but if you're, like, a headache to play with, then there's not going to be synergy. So, just kind of depends on what your goals are, I would say. If you're just playing for fun, then do whatever's fun for you, right? It's not really about if you're trying to train, though, well, I mean, that's just a choice you're going to have to make, Min. You know? I get it. I know you have a job and things like that. But then if that's tough. A lot of North America people deal with that same thing, right? Like, we have jobs, we have stuff to do, so you have two options, right? You drop from the team, and you find another team to play with or something that can be accepting of your time schedule, or you learn how to make it work. Whether it's scheduling, whether it's getting a little less sleep at night, you figure out a way. And for me, for example, like, I have a job, I have a kid, and I cut back on a lot of other things in life to make it work, right? I don't really go to what the average person's idea of fun would be. I don't really go out and have fun, right? Like, I think what I do is fun. Like, I enjoy doing stuff like this. I enjoy watching games of Mobile Legends and things like that. But, like, this is what I use my free time for. So, like, to the average person, I don't really have a lot of free time. It's pretty much like work, casting, ML, stuff like that. Family, work, casting, ML, family, work, casting, ML, family. Like, that is my schedule, right? I definitely think the Valley is going to give a great performance in M4. I think they're going to give a great performance. Top 8's definite. Top 4 is a good odds. That's my thoughts. I'm just saying, I make it work, right? So you have to ask yourself, are you trying your hardest to make it work? If not, then you need to try harder to make it work. If you are trying your hardest to make it work and it's still not enough, then, I don't know, you're going to have to find something else to do. I think it's hard when you're young to like make big decisions. Like you have, I think a lot of people have like that fear of missing out. Like, do I go to the party? Do I go eat out with my friends, or do I stay home and I grind? You know, and that's like a, you know, it's a hard choice to make when you're young. But sometimes making the choice of grinding and having less quote unquote fun is can be the better choice in the long run. All right, yeah, that'll be $50. We take Venmo. You're welcome. At Min. Who's at Min? Oh, you're telling him. I thought that was your Venmo, Ritz. I thought you were sending people your Venmo. MPLNA next year. I think we're going to get a league format. I don't know if it's going to be MPL. I definitely think we get a league format. I don't know if it's going to be called MPL, and it's definitely not all going to be in person. You thought me and Zane were the same age? We're not. I'm older than Zane. Zane's young, man. Zane just turned 21, bro. He looks older. He's kind of like how I was when I was 21. Zane will probably like keep so from about 21 to now, I'm 28. I've kept my look essentially, like not my look, like I've changed my style, but like my face and like my age looks about the same. But so I bet you I think Zane's kind of similar in that sense to me. Like he'll probably stay the way he looked older probably since he's been like 18. He has some facial hair, things like that. But he'll probably like keep this look until he's like 28 or so, 30, you know. I'm just going to start telling people I'm 25. I'm just going to be like, yeah, I'm 25. I'm going to be 25 for the next like 3 years. Probably 27. 27's a good age. It was always like 27's my favorite number, fun fact. So I'll probably just tell people I'm 27 until I'm like 40 and no one believes me anymore. You're not playing any match? No, I'm calling it. I'm calling it. It's almost 1 a.m. where I'm at. It's time to lay down. I got work at 7 a.m. or at 8:30, but I have to wake up at 7. So there you go, Min. I'm going to get about 6 hours of sleep tonight, but I'm okay with that because I know like the limits. Like honestly, for me, 6 hours of sleep is enough. I would not recommend it for everybody else. It's something I think you have to get your body used to. But for me, 6 hours of sleep every night is enough to like be good. Maybe I take like a 30-minute nap midday. I get off work, I take like a 30-minute nap, and then I get back to it. Again, I would not recommend that to everybody. Takes a bit to get used to. Only doing like 6 hours of sleep and stuff. And sometimes it catches up to you. What do you think about MPLI? Do you think Blacklist is trying to hold their power? I already talked about this earlier in the stream. I'll say it one more time before we end. But I think Geek Fam did an amazing job. First of all, they took 2 games. They almost beat Onic, right? So like Geek Fam killed it. Let's just put that out there first. Great team. They've really won me over throughout this tournament. The Blacklist game was definitely very anticlimactic. It just didn't have, I don't know, man. It felt weird. I think it could have been a combination of the game plus Eterna and Gunny were casting, and there wasn't like a lot of, like, they're great casters, but they weren't like, I don't know. Even, it's almost like they felt like the game was weird, because even their energy was just kind of like mid. Like their energy was just mid. Like their casting was fine, but like the hype wasn't really there for them either for those games. So like, I don't know. It just felt kind of weird. That whole series, that 2-0 from Geek Fam, like Blacklist just seemed kind of eh. They went for the same exact draft 2 games in a row, essentially, too. Like, they pretty much drafted the same first 3 picks in game 2. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you could say maybe they're just like also what they have IESF coming up, and then they're gonna have M4 after that. You could say they just like they weren't too stressed about this. Again, I don't want to take anything from Geek because like Geek went through a lot of teams, and like I think they definitely earned their spot in the finals there. I think there's a chance that they like even let's say Blacklist was trying or not trying, I think I think Geek Fam could have beat them, right? But I just think it was just weird. No, I can't describe it anymore as just anticlimactic. Like it wasn't a hype defeat. Like it just felt like, what the fuck, Blacklist? Like what are y'all doing? And whether that's because they really just screwed up or what, I don't know. Like I'm not saying that like Blacklist threw the game on purpose. I'm just saying like that was just like an uneventful series. And the fact that it should have been huge. Like Geek Fam defeat the M3 world champions. Geek Fam defeat the MPLPH champions of season 10. But instead it didn't feel like that. It did not feel like that. And it should have. And the fact that it didn't is just confusing to me. That's all I can say about it, right? Like the fact that it did, like, come on. Geek Fam, a team that did Geek Fam make it to the playoffs? An MPLID? I feel like they didn't, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, they were number 8. Like, and I'm not saying they're a bad team. I think they did fucking really, really well. Right? Like, especially being number 8. So yeah, they were number 8. Like, they did really well, but it just felt, I don't fucking know, man. It was too late for a comeback, yeah. I like how there's a bunch of they showed transfers on Liquipedia, like team transfers. ISF, November 30th to December 12th. What's Kings League? It's Philippines. Ladies Development Series. Geek Fam Ladies. Ooh, we got the Ladies Tournament going on. The Ladies League. In Indo? Is this Indo? Jakarta, yeah. All matches using global ban. Do you guys think global ban's gonna come next year? Do we think that's gonna happen, yo? All these women professional, all these women's professional leagues. Mahara Invitational? Where is this at? Myanmar? Falcon? Burmese Ghouls? A team named We All Sus qualified? Lol. Oh, I guess they didn't make it though, because Morning BF ended up keeping the spot. ISF is in Bali. Hold on. Nigeria has a spot? Wait, what? Nigeria has a spot, but America doesn't? Is this for ML? Ukraine has a spot? Hold on. Hold on, guys. I haven't really looked into this that much. But wait a second. What? What? Do they only have hold on. Hold on. The Africa qualifiers. With the Northern qualifiers, 3 teams? 3 teams participated. Hold on. Hold on. Nimbala qualifier. I can't even click on that one. They have no information on it. The grand final was a best of 3. Hold on. That is a great question. Bro, I can't. Slovenia. I really can't right now, bro. I just can't. This is ML. Yeah, this is for the ISF ML games. Who is in charge of choosing who to... So these are all the countries, right? Teams compete through the National Esports Federation qualifier. Does NA just not have a... Teams can either qualify direct or compete in the regional championships. Each country may vary. Confirmed countries. Asia. Pan America. Europe. I don't even know what... North what? North... This isn't North America. What is... Oh, Pan America. South and North. This isn't North. Oh, this is all South America, right? Like, by Pan America, they mean South America? I'm guessing. I'm so confused, bro. Why didn't North America get a slot here, man? Can someone explain this? Africa got a nothing against Africa, but Africa got a slot. NA did not. Third place team last Worlds. NASL broke 20K live viewers for the finals. That's more than fucking MPL Brazil did. And I'm a grassroots movement. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I know we didn't get a slot, but like, I expected it. I expected it to be like, all right, like, I get it. I get it. But then I see like some of the other countries that got slots, and I'm like, what? What? Why? How? I didn't know that Europe and South and Africa got a slot. I don't know, bro. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy world we live in, guys. 55 days away, boys. This is all I'm waiting for. Team Hack, Todak, Onik, RQOshi, Blacklist Echo, Malvinas and S11, RSG. S11 actually looks decent, I'll be real. We could beat you. We could beat you. I'm going to count all the teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen, that's 8 teams that I think I know we can beat off rip. I know. I don't know, but I feel comfortable. We could beat all of those 8 teams right there. There's what, 16 total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That, I mean, like I said, I think we're guaranteed top 8. I think we could beat Todak and Hawk. May not be super easy, but we could beat them, right? That puts us at number 6 spot. All we gotta do is beat 2 more teams to get top 4, yo. All we gotta do is beat 2 more teams. Gwyn Jungle? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Falcons, I think Falcons a tough call, right? A lot of casters are saying Falcon looks good. And they did really good in MSC, so like, I think we could beat them. I just don't think it's like a definite. Like, the teams I named, I think are teams that like, I think they definitely. I didn't put Falcon on my list. I put Falcon as possible top 4. I said, I skipped Falcon. I think teams to watch out for. Onik, of course. Both Indo teams, both Filipino. Like, all 4 of these, you got to watch out for. Falcon, you're going to need to be careful for. I think Akira may surprise us. I think they may be like a dark horse here. They may surprise us. And then either of these 2 could also surprise us, right? Could surprise us. Like, it's possible. Like, I don't think we walk into any game here feeling overconfident, but like, yeah. I think one good thing too that's going to build up hype for those, like, now the casters, like, there's a lot of casters who know the Valley at this point, know Mobazane. Not only that, but like, we've had guest casters in the NACT, so like I think like there's gonna be some respects to Mobazane and Chicken and Shark and Basic and Hoon. Like, there's gonna, like, I think we're no longer a team looked down upon. I think like if we get put into a fucking, like, wherever we get put into our group stage, they're going to be like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, guys, it's way past the time I said we were going to stop. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a lot of fun. Hanging out, talking, vibing. I'm out. Much love. See you guys tomorrow, possibly. Deuces. Make sure you send me some links to some videos to watch. MLBB related.